black man. It was so deliciously racist.
All right, we're live. We're live.
Oh, what? We can't talk about racism anymore? I
I'm
mean,
just announcing that we're live because you asked.
Judge Stern, a Jew.
fucking.
Oh, Shatner.
Shatner's classic.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
He
No matter
really
what you
is.
watch of his, there's something you can take apart from that.
I'm not a retarded child.
Or how about Nixon and his drunken?
Yeah, the Nixon tapes are a great thing to watch. If you ever watch that
Pure comedy
HBO
gold.
documentary that they took the tapes, and he is funny. He is funny.
You know,
In an awful way.
Yeah.
Mike, I swear, you know who's taking down this country? The goddamn Jews.
Now, when he talks about, I understand these homosexuals.
And the faggots.
It's fair. I mean, I understand it, but I just don't. I understand it.
Not my words. I am historically quoting
It comes
Dick
up a lot.
Nixon.
You historically quoting someone using that word comes up a lot, Frank. That's all I'm saying.
because I'm not afraid to historically quote what someone else said,
Yes,
sir.
but why do you have every reference to that word in your zeitgeist? Why is it in your Rolodex of your brain, ready to?
Well,
get
it's tattooed on his body, but it's Dick Nixon saying it.
Just because
his
I read
body.
Mein Kampf does not mean I agree with Mein Kampf.
Mine comfortable shoes.
You shouldn't. God damn it.
All right, theme song. So Frank, in a while.
Mein Kampf, yeah, get it while it's hot before it's gone. Unless you're in the UK, you're shit out of luck.
Let's go
Hey,
classic here.
You can see my Joker poster in the background today.
Oh, hold on. What?
You can see my Joker poster in the background.
Would you
His
just
head
keep
was
that down
removed.
from the Nazi symbol so people don't see it?
You're traveling through another dimension. It's a dimension not only of light and sound, but of mind. That's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory.
I know she's not deaf or dumb or retarded or anything.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Past. That uniquely American institution known as the Pitchman. The wheeler and dealer of magical nostrums. Guaranteed to cure, to palliate, to bring back the glow of health to everything but a cadaver. Bottled dreams, if you will. Our painting is called Dr. Stringfellow's Rejuvenator. Drink hearty.
Season 1, episode 2, Rod. Really?
I needed a rejuvenator to watch this episode.
He sounds awful there. He sounds like he's in the middle of the carton of cigarettes.
Why am I doing this? Why am I here?
He's in the middle of an 18-wheeler that they dropped off at his house full of cigarettes.
I mean, it was the 70s. Lots of people smoked their breakfast in the morning. You know, it wasn't uncommon.
It's a great era.
Fun fact: they printed those paintings. They would paint over tobacco leaves, and he would just smoke it after.
Yeah.
Fuck right.
That was his.
That's how they lured him onto the set.
Exactly, yeah. This goddamn
Here,
show
Rod,
again.
you want this? It's over here, buddy. Keep just a little bit
All right.
farther.
And
There
they
you
gave
go.
him a tie stick when he was done. And
I guess the reason
He
it
was
would kill me
retired.
fester.
All right, hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW The Twilight Review, episode 238. Today we watched Night Gallery 209C's Dr. Stringfellow's Rejuvenator. I'm
Yes.
Phoenix West.
I'm Frank Links.
Dick it.
Adam Wilcox.
Oh,
Wait a
today,
Adam, I know what you're doing, Adam, and I love it. I know it.
What are you doing?
No, it's me and Adam know what he's doing because I've done it too.
I just assume that the last guy gets to be an asshole. So because I'm used to Dick
because
doing
of Dick,
it. So
exactly.
since
Yeah.
I got.
Oh boy, we get to hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do it again.
That's awkward.
Oh, this is very strange. Oh, hey Adam, you remember all those?
I was going to host the show.
See, if you're
Yeah,
listening to
go
the
for
podcast, you don't know what's going on. All the
Yeah.
screens are switching magically like the Brady Bunch.
Except for mine, I'm always number 2.
Yeah. Number 2.
Hi, Phoenix. Hi.
Who do you work for?
Adam
Phoenix.
What's up, Adam?
Adam Phoenix.
Oh, you cocksucker!
I waited too.
I'm fine. I'm
He
fine
actually
being
got it
this
right.
The
dude.
poor audio people have
Adam
no
went-
idea what's going on.
Yo, and Adam,
You know, the
out for you because I always got to go like this, but you in your mind went mirror. You got it right, dude. I'm like, yeah, high five.
It's never where I think it's
High
going to
five,
be, so
Adam.
go the other way.
High five, Adam. High. Thank
It does take a while to get used to that weird thing. All right, guys. Dr. Stringfellows Rejuvenator. It debuted November 17th, 1970. Awful. 71.
Wow. 71?
71.
You got that right.
Christ.
You got that one right, dummy.
That was 50 years ago.
Yeah.
That's fucking 50 years ago. Come November.
Yeah.
A few years before
That's
I was born.
that's crazy.
You needed did you really need an episode of Night Gallery to remind you you're old, Dick? I mean,
No, that was Adam. I'm youthful. I'm
No,
rejuvenated.
that's totally Dick. It was.
I'm totally rejuvenated from this shit I drink, sold to me by an asshole and a retard.
I want to watch a version of this on Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone where it's like,
Oh,
it'll cure your syphilis and your AIDS. Oh, wait, that's not. It'll cure your coronavirus. It'll
well,
cure
that's
your-
what that's what it would be. It would be.
how about- well,
It would be a COVID-related episode, except it'd be Trump saying it
No, I
because they
think
go
it's
after
a-
Trump.
I
dude,
think it'd be a cure
That-
for
that-
racism.
yeah, dude, that is two key words.
That's over. That's every Jordan Peele episode.
Dude, retard and
Cure for
Trump.
racism.
Retard and Trump are two words I don't need to hear for the rest of my life.
Oh, I love retard.
Oh, that's fine. But Trump, I don't need to hear.
Happening.
Retard is funny.
Well, yeah, only if they are.
So
Control
rejuvenate.
your people.
So rejuvenate is about a Western backdoor salesman. He sells those the tonics. Goes to town selling tonics.
The snake oil salesman.
It's a carpetbagger.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
He's a pitchman.
And these are real.
Carpetbagger.
These guys did exist back in the day. This is
We know.
This is
Carpetbagger.
true.
Season 1, episode 2.
No, but
So
this
this
is a different kind of pitchman. This is a snake oil salesman.
This
that
is
guy-
Carpetbagger.
this is not Bookman, definitely.
this is probably the most boring
had-
episode
dude,
I've ever watched yet.
Time out. The devil is in this episode from the
Yeah.
parallel. The parallel. Phoenix.
Oh
The parallel.
Well, no.
no!
Oh yeah, but he's in One for the Angels. It's
which is season 1, episode
Money
2.
Hamster. Yeah.
Yeah, season 1, episode 2, One for the Angels, which is about a pitchman. And
Yeah.
then now he's doing Night Gallery about a pitchman, and he's got the devil, who is the mayor of Amityville in Jaws.
More importantly, he's in seconds.
Of course.
Is he really?
I always call
There
him
it
Mayor
is.
Larry Vaughn because that's
Jesus
the easiest
Christ.
thing to remember.
That was the quickest Frankenheimer mentions.
Well, speaking of Frankie, you brought him up, so
That's true.
I didn't bring up Frankenheimer. I brought up
this guy up. You know, I was going to talk about if he's in a Frankenheimer movie. This is
Frank Frankenheimer.
who isn't in a Frankenheimer movie at this point.
I know.
but
I never will.
Kevin Bacon.
you know,
Ironically,
did you know Kevin Bacon is like a legit anti-vaxxer because of that dumbass doctor from the UK? I couldn't believe it. I was like, come on, Kevin.
Anyway,
I mean,
the Rejuvenator. This guy would be an anti-vaxxer because he sells the cure for $1 for a bottle or $6 for $4.
which is a deal.
No, 6 for 5. It was
Yeah,
6 for 5. He was smart about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you buy 5, he throws one in for free.
Yeah, he's-
Maximum amount of 6 bottles per person, though.
Smart man.
unfortunately, he gets the dummy to go get the money. So
and he made $9.
yeah.
There was a line of people, and he made $9. That guy,
I don't understand.
he was selling.
He's not a very good pitchman.
$1.
He's not exactly Willie Mays Hayes, okay?
And so, and he took his $9 and he spent it all on a shot of whiskey because he's in the saloon for 40% of the episode,
Oh yeah.
and that's
Well-
so boring.
Okay.
Well,
It is so boring.
Before we get through the plot here, because you keep saying it's boring. Did anyone else think it was boring?
No.
I didn't mind it.
You're an idiot.
So the
I know.
I'm going to be honest, all right? You guys can just kick me off the stream because this is not this is probably the best Night Gallery I've seen so far. That doesn't mean it's good, but it's the best one I've seen so far.
I'll second that.
You guys are insane.
Because it's the start. It's the start of something great, and then it just stops. It's too short to be good. Yeah.
No, not too long. Too long for me. It just kept going. It was so boring. I was bored. I was so bored.
I was into the dialogue. I was into the story. No. I was surprisingly into Forrest Tucker's performance. He was actually acting his ass off in this. I was impressed, and then it just stopped.
Had a lot of good actors in this.
If it has a message, it's lost. I don't know if there was a message. Like that's why you brought up Jordan Peele. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, this is like one of them Jordan Peele joints. Like, we don't really have a message. So let's just end and say this happened. Rush to the ending. Roll the credits. It's art. Yeah.
I wish they would have shown what he did up in the room. That's the only thing. That's the only regret I have about it. But I understand that it would be too long. Whatever the hell he did up in the room, because the doctor said something about it when he came down the room.
I'm thinking something was filled because it felt like a very rough cut. But let Phoenix set up the story first, and then we'll
no, Dick was going with it. Dick was running with it.
Oh, yeah, he started. Yeah.
Keep going, Dick.
Well, he's a man. He's this tonic salesman. He goes to town. He's at this one town. He's selling his tonic, 6 for $5. He's got his dummy retard handing it out, and there's a guy that comes up to him, and he goes, "My daughter's sick. She needs help. Can you please help her?" And well, maybe for my time, I'll go see her, but I won't guarantee anything. But I'll give him this tonic. And
he's
so
like,
he goes over and sees her.
I'm a doctor with a degree at many institutions.
Yes. I've been to the Venetian School of Medicine and the Burmese school. The School of Medicine Science and the School of Burmese Python.
Was the Venetian School like the Western equivalent of like Phoenix University?
No, I think it was Mexico City. Or the Philippines.
Phoenix Online, yeah.
The doctor at Kaiser, when I went to Kaiser, her medical degree was from the Philippines. And I was like, I think I'm going to leave now.
This is a faith healer.
Yeah, she took chicken cutlets out of my liver.
You got ghosts in your bones, sir.
I'm going to take your soul from you. Oh Christ! I paid $200 a month for this shit. Thanks, California.
Anyway,
the city of Venice has to just stink. Ugh.
It's awful.
You mean Venice in California or Venice, Italy?
Italy.
Oh.
It probably smells like pizza and wine.
I can't imagine.
No, it's got to smell like mold and.
Well, the whole city's sinking. You know that they're trying to fix that. They've been fixing that for the last 50 years.
Leave it to the Italians to be so damn stubborn. Be like, you can't build a city out in the water, and they're like, yeah, but we can't watch us.
Holland did it. Holland, the entire country is dangerously below sea level because the dikes keep the ocean away. So they've been. I'm talking about dikes that keep water, not lesbians.
Hey, it works in New Orleans, all right.
It's a mega project of epic proportions, by the way.
No, they got the dikes figured out over there. They don't say nothing. They don't protest or nothing.
All right, guys. Dr. Stringfellow.
Yes.
Did you notice the guy? I was waiting for that to go somewhere with the guy that shows up. He looked like he was from a previous town. They got swindled by this guy, and
that's what I thought was going to happen.
Didn't go anywhere.
He was giving him the stink eye, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's basically just there to move the plot, and I was disappointed by that. Like they didn't do. I mean, that's not the only thing I was disappointed with. Believe it or not, I do have grievances, but yeah, he shows up, and there's really no reason for him to be there other than to say you're doing a bad thing, because obviously his toady isn't going to say he's doing a bad thing. That's his only bread and butter. So,
but the toady ends up being kind of the moral center at the end of the episode.
Yeah. They kind of hint at it, but they didn't really do anything with that either.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the other thing. I was just like, it would have been really interesting if this guy could cure people. Like the toady was the cure. Like he had powers and he could cure people.
Anything.
And he was the one. Like, it would have been interesting.
The problem with this is there's far too much ambiguity than what it deserves.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what they're going for. It's just one of those. He's trying to sell you these dreams, and they're not dreams. They're just empty promises, and that's the whole point of the episode is empty promises. And then it finally catches up with him. His comeuppance. It's a good comeuppance.
Badass, Frank.
Yeah, Frank, you got this good lighting in there.
Pretty cool.
You look healthy.
Thank you.
Yeah, it takes away that vampire brightness from
It takes away your
Oh, yeah,
electrician
I've
night
had-
look.
I've had too
Yeah.
much light above and behind me and nothing in front of me. So I got a light there and a light there. I'm just trying.
Looks
a
good.
lot better. It really does.
Yes.
Thanks.
Now it looks like you have a growth on your chin, though. Your cheek. What is that? Is that your sunken in cheek?
This
What
right
is that? No, like right there or right here.
Do you
Those
think
are
that
liver spots?
Right here.
your cheek?
Your cheek.
How fucking
Yeah.
old are you?
What
The other
here?
one. No, the other. No, right there. Right there.
They're called dimples.
That's a big. It looks like a knife wound dimple. Jesus. Did you get stabbed? Oh God, I shouldn't say anything because there's a story, isn't there? There's a story about you getting stabbed in the mouth as a child, isn't there?
So
Thank you.
Just can't.
He's gonna say something. I know it.
No, I have never been stabbed.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
that
Whew.
chapter's yet to be filled. Give it a week.
oh, fuck.
Never been stabbed or shot.
Knock on wood.
Never had to.
The night's still young.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, but that guy never pays off. He just shows up. He whispers to his
No.
stupid sidekick, and then he just goes off to another episode. But I really thought this episode was going to play out. It reminded me a lot of the Grave from the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, which the grave was a lot better because there was a
Yeah.
payoff. This
Yeah.
doesn't really set anything up. It's a nice setup for nothing that ever happens.
Actually, you know what it was? It wasn't the Grave I was thinking of. It was
The other one was John
that
Carradine.
last season episode that we did.
Yeah, season
Mr.
5
Garrity and the
one.
Graves. Mr.
That's
Garrity
it.
and
We
the
all
Graves.
like that one
Yeah,
too. That one was a lot of fun. That actually had a setup and a payoff, and
And
it
it
had,
had that.
some mystery. It had some tension, and yeah, everything.
Is that the one with the kid and he has to go? He's buried. The kid goes and he takes him
It's
to
the
the grave.
guy
or
that
something.
comes to town and he offers to raise the dead, and everybody
Yeah.
pays him to put them back.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
That was a lot. That one was a lot of fun.
Dick,
That's
you're
true.
talking about the Grave. It wasn't a kid. It was Lee Marvin. We're talking about Mr. Garrity and the Graves, which is the guy.
It was a western one. Yeah.
And then one of the women comes out of the grave and is like, "I'm gonna punch my husband in the dick again." It's like,
Mm.
He's gonna break
Pretty
his
much.
arm. All she wants to do is break her husband's arm. Like, God damn.
Yep.
Jeez
It
Christ.
reminded me of that, and that had a payoff to it. And then once
Yeah.
he saw that ghost, I was like, "This is the exact same thing."
Yeah.
Well, this is comeuppance episode. That's all it is. It's all comeuppance.
That's
No
it.
setup.
That's
what it is.
that's all it is. It's that could have happened at any point in this episode, and it would have
Yeah.
had the same effect on me as this one did. I would have liked to have had a full episode of this where there was some kind of a setup and a payoff, maybe some kind of an explanation, or like Phoenix said earlier, if like Mayor Larry Vaughn from Jaws actually could heal somebody and just stopped for some reason or something like that, you know.
Remember, amity means friendship.
Amity, as
Well-
you know, means friendship.
Well,
we will be open.
what?
That's from your
it will
least
be.
favorite movie, Jaws.
I never heard of it. Anyway, but we've seen this ending before, where the guy gets hit by something and dies at the end, and that's his comeuppance. We
Yeah,
saw it
Final
in the first
Destination.
episode. No, our first episode.
Yes,
You're
but it
gonna
didn't
get
hit him,
fucked
though.
up here.
It didn't hit him.
His heart went out. He had a heart
The
attack. That's what
executions
killed
of
him.
Grady Finch. We saw that same
Yeah.
thing. And so I was like, "Oh, there it is." Okay, I thought he was gonna get hit by a horse thing, so I was like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Cart, horse. Oh,
That would have been more
So,
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he dies, and then the toady comes out, and he basically says, "Well, he was a piece of shit," and then he fucking
Yeah.
sets the cart on fire, and then
burns the whole town down.
scene,
It was a
end
written
scene, and I'm like,
ain't nothing worth in there. You know,
so,
ain't.
yeah. So the moral of this is, once a piece of shit, always a piece of shit. No redemption, no mystery.
Yeah.
Set up for nothing. I loved the acting. I loved the setup. I like it. It almost felt like it was going to go somewhere. I'm like, oh my god, am I actually going to see a night gallery that I like? And then no, just stops.
Yeah.
So I
wasn't-
6 out of 10. I think is about
I
all
gave
I
it
could
six.
do on
I
this.
gave
one.
it 6 as well.
Yeah, 6.
I give
didn't
it
hate it.
5.
It was a nice start to something
Yeah.
that just didn't pay off. You know.
I wanted more. I wanted more Vaughn.
Like I said, I really liked Forrest Tucker in this episode. He was
Yeah.
trying, man. And it's funny that Forrest Tucker was even in this episode because the night before I was watching the MST episode with the crawling eye, and Forrest Tucker was in that. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting a Forrest Tucker double feature here. Holy shit!
Rest in peace. I'm
Rest
assuming
in
he's
peace,
dead.
F Troop guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nobody in F Troop that's alive anymore.
I don't think
They're
so,
all,
yeah.
they're all dead as
I
fried
think
chicken.
you're right.
He
Yeah.
died in '86.
Oh.
That is a very old TV show.
But sorry, I fucking forgot what I was gonna say. The episode.
So did Rod Serling.
Nah,
Yeah.
fuck, I was gonna say something. Doesn't matter. Anyway, next week's episode, we're doing a midnight visit to a neighborhood blood bank. It's the short before this.
Okay.
It's 2 minutes. I have a feeling we're gonna deal with our old buddy,
That's Jack Laird's back.
our old pair.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Jack
another one of
Laird.
those fucking things.
I haven't looked into
I
it.
already
but
saw the ending of it, so I know how it ends. Yeah, because I didn't fast forward in quite far enough. I kind of stopped, and then that was playing.
a bat flies out a window.
Yeah.
That's all I saw.
I saw what he said, and then a bat flew out the window.
I hope he
Yeah.
checks him for AIDS and then just and leaves.
It's kind of like that, yeah.
It's the most cheesy change into a bat I ever seen.
Well, there's a Tales of the Crypt episode with the same plot where it was Michael McDowell works in a blood bank as he's a vampire.
You know, this episode almost felt like a Tales from the Crypt episode.
A little
Almost
bit.
did. It's a little bit too well paced to be a Tales from the Crypt episode. There's not enough jerky camera angle bullshit going on, and you know.
Are there any
To be
old
honest
West
with you,
tales?
this was more TZ to me than anything else. To be honest.
Yeah, it was a
Kind
TZ
of, yeah,
ripoff.
because like you said, it's the Garrity and the Graves one. It's
Mr. Garrity and
kind
the
of like
Graves
the start of
and
that,
one of the
yeah.
Eagles.
But
Mhm.
that's a way better story than this. So
It
Yeah,
felt
but-
like it was developed from the same script. They just threw it in the Old West.
right, like I'm always
Wait,
joking
the
that
same one.
This-
Stand By Me and It are both the same movie. Essentially, it's just you take out a few elements and then one's a different thing. You know, that's kind of what this feels like.
This
Yeah,
is
look
just
at
Rod being lazy again.
Phoenix, you guys see the head sculpt? This may change your mind in buying these Ghostbuster plasma figures.
Is that what you're doing right now? Oh God! Wow.
It's the
Send me the
build.
link to those.
Is that the Zool thing?
It's the build a figure. It's the devil dog thing.
Yeah, is that? Are they?
Look at that. That's
Vince
that's-
Clortho.
That's really good.
Is that Rick Moranis or is?
I think it is Rick Moranis.
Okay.
Yeah, Vince Clortho.
Wouldn't you love a movie if just Rick Moranis does that?
Who does your taxes?
I'm saying that line where he
Data.
just describes the coming of Gozer is the greatest line in all of movie history. There's
Oh, yeah.
no fucking buddy that can do
'Cause
that.
his
better
hair.
than that.
Oh,
I have tried so hard to memorize that bit. I cannot fucking do it.
he's like
It is
hunched
impossible.
over.
And you didn't want to be there when that happened, I dare tell you.
The gates are telling you, I fucking love that shit.
I don't think he's human.
It's a giant slore.
Oh my God, I love it.
It's
Gorgeous.
a perfect movie. Perfect example.
It is. Yep.
He is a great man. He's you know what? I got my cheddar. I'm gonna raise my kids.
The funny thing, every time I
Okay.
watch that part in that movie, I'm thinking, okay,
There's grandparents.
Dan Aykroyd actually wrote this, and Rick Moranis is reading it. And I don't know how many takes it took them to get this shit right, but god damn, it's fucking beautiful. It's just a beautiful concept.
I was having this thought the other day about John Belushi. It's like the what if John Belushi hadn't have died and he
He'd
would have
been
been
in
in
that.
Ghostbusters. How
It'd have been his
awful
best role
Ghostbusters!
ever.
But it would have
Oh,
been
you don't
terrible.
think so? You think it would have been
No,
worse?
because
Oh.
Ghostbusters only works because of Bill Murray and his improv. Everything he said in that movie is improv. He did not read this. He did not take any lines from Dan Aykroyd and did them. It's all improv. So if John Belushi went by the script, it would be Dan Aykroyd words. And we all know Dan Aykroyd words suck because look at
He's
Big
crazy.
Trouble.
Yeah, he's
Big
fucking
Trouble
Looney
is
Tunes.
all Dan Aykroyd. That is a pure Dan Aykroyd movie.
Big
And-
Trouble,
Yeah.
the
Big Trouble. The one
Tim
that he
Allen
wrote-
movie.
No, the Big Trouble.
I know
the
It's
third
called
one,
Nothing,
yeah.
but you're thinking
Nothing but trouble. I'm sorry. Nothing but trouble. Yeah, that's how little I think of this movie.
Yeah, nothing good.
Yeah, nothing good.
Nothing but
So-
trouble.
It's him and John Candy and Baby. Gross.
Yeah,
Ugh,
it's just
like the baby.
awful.
Didn't he write Canadian Bacon?
No, I think that was Michael Moore.
Yeah, Michael Moore.
Michael Moore was again awful.
Or
Yeah.
no, he wrote the what was the one with Chevy Chase and him going in?
Spies Like Us.
Didn't he write that one?
I think Dan Aykroyd did write Spies Like Us with John Landis though, but that one's okay. That one's like mediocre at best.
I liked it.
It's fine. It was a hit. Like that was a big hit for him. But like, I don't think Ghostbusters
It's kind
would
of
not
like the
have
movie
been,
Dragnet. You just watch it when there's nothing else better to do.
I mean, I don't. I think Ghostbusters, if John Belushi lives, Ghostbusters is made, and it's not anything what it is that no one remembers it. It's a forgotten movie, just like Couch Trip, or Doctor Manhattan, or whatever the other the Dan Aykroyd movies of the '80s. Like they're forgotten like that, and Bill Murray never becomes a star, never becomes anything. And Bill Murray never happens. It's like if John Belushi lives, Bill Murray doesn't exist.
You imagine John Belushi in Groundhog Day? That would be awful.
Well,
that's the thing.
Luckily, there was no chance John Belushi was going to live.
No.
There just was no chance.
Think about Bill Murray
The
now.
eight ball of destiny occurred.
He was half dead in the Blues Brothers.
Yeah. It was sad. I mean, sad thing, but I think about these things. It's like
I really do think Bill Murray has enough talent that he would have fit in some.
No, he would not have. Because
How the hell do you know?
Because look at the trajectory of his career.
One trajectory after another.
Before Ghostbusters, he did Razor's Edge, which ruined his career.
Yeah.
If he does not have Ghostbusters, which is a giant hit, he does not come back at all.
And the irony of that is he did Ghostbusters just to fund the Razor's Edge.
Exactly. So there you go.
What an asshole.
Yeah. So again, and like Bill Murray doesn't make a movie until 1988 after Ghostbusters. You realize that. It's called Scrooged. And then he does Ghostbusters 2 in 89, and then he does Quick Change, and then he kind of disappears for a bit.
So what about Bob?
And what about Bob? Yeah. I mean,
Love that movie.
He does great movies.
I've seen that movie.
He didn't really
1,000
disappear,
times.
Dick. He was just in a bar in Chicago and he got lost. He couldn't
This
find
is
his
true,
way out
yeah,
of the
no,
bar for a couple of
He's
years.
in like
so.
Mad Dog and Glory and stuff like that.
No, I mean, yeah, he does little movies that are kind of like independent stuff, and that allows him to get his cred. And then he goes into the Wes Anderson factory, and he never comes out.
Baby
Except
steps on the bus.
zombie movies.
Baby steps down the bus. Baby steps down the hall. Baby steps.
I'm sailing.
All right, guys. So Dr. Stringfellow, what the fuck was this? I didn't hate it. I wasn't mad when I was watching it. I don't regret watching it.
I was just
I don't know why you're
bored.
I don't know why
It's
you're so
honestly, it feels like
so
more like
bored.
an anecdote than a fucking script.
Yeah.
I was just bored.
You hate westerns, Dick?
No, not at all. It's just I think that's the thing.
fucking love westerns.
I was
Yeah.
bored because it was a boring western that they shot on a boring western set.
It was a hysteric western. Way too much wind. Way too much wind. Way too much handfuls of sand at one time. And then right at the end of every scene outside, a tumbleweed goes crossing across the camera.
What makes westerns great are characters, and in this one, all you have is Toady, Larry Vaughn, and tonic bottle selling guy and guy with sick daughter. Those are not strong characters that make for a great western. You can't tell a great western in 20 fucking minutes. Well, you could if you were talented enough, but you would have to have a setup and a payoff, and this has a setup but no payoff. So it's kind of like, I'm always griping about movies that like setup movies where they're always trying to establish these cinematic universes that never happen. This feels kind of like one of those, but in a shortened form.
I just wish I got those 30 seconds of something inside the room as he's trying to bring her back.
Yeah,
to the bed.
just any kind of explanation for anything other than this guy's a piece of shit. He died a piece of shit. The end. Next movie. That's it. That's all this is.
Yeah.
Look, he did go up there with he did go up there like out of. He wasn't going up there to score some more hard cash, He did go up there with some, I don't know. I mean, some sort of a. How can I put this?
Vaughn or the guy?
The fake doctor selling the moonshot as meds. My point being is, he went up there and he said that he was going to give a few short seconds to the husband.
He's going to resurrect her.
Well, he was going up there because he kept bragging about how he's selling people hope. Like, I sell hope and I sell dreams, and he was being real smug about it. And
he ain't wrong.
Trashy individual.
It doesn't make him a good person. He tried, because if any one of us were like, "Yeah, I'll go. I'm a doctor," And we
No, he didn't act like a doctor when he went up there.
If he had any kind of a, first of all, if he had any kind of integrity, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing. Second of all, he'd have fucking he'd have hightailed out of town as soon as that fucking guy came up and says, "I need to heal you," or he would have come up with a better fucking excuse other than.
And he talked about doing that too. He said I should be 50 miles out of town, not to worry about this shit.
But he's too drunk.
And he wouldn't leave. Yeah, so whatever.
He wanted to drink more and shout more racist stuff at his partner.
Yeah, I know.
You retard.
I was
Yeah,
also
I mean-
amused for some reason by the giant bowl of boiled eggs inside the bar that Toady guy was eating. One of the eggs, hard boiled eggs, while they were talking. And I'm like, you go into this bar and you get drunk and then you eat a bunch of boiled eggs. That's not a good combination.
You're gonna smell that fart all night. That's gonna be a stinky saloon right there.
Whiskey and hard boiled eggs. Nah.
I mean,
In the open desert, it's fine.
And it's a whorehouse. So you got
And
dirty pussy.
Oh my god! Yeah, can you imagine
smelly
those
fart eggs?
Those poor whores upstairs.
Oh my
like,
god!
Stop serving those fucking eggs! Jesus, do you hate us or what?
I like anal. I paid for anal. Oh Christ, no!
Go down and get some more eggs.
I mean, back in the day, all you could drink was alcohol and pickled shit. I mean, because other than that, you're going to get violently ill.
Well, I mean, if this was a Canadian bar, it'd be pickled eggs, but it ain't. So
Doesn't need to be Canadian. They have that in the Midwest.
they do now.
That's
but-
close enough to Canada.
Donald Trump.
Dirty ass.
I don't.
Midwest.
I don't know where this takes place. I can only assume it's out in the West somewhere.
Tombstone.
because there's a tumbleweed. Yeah.
It's Tombstone.
No, that's an insult to Tombstone. This is
It's right before Wyatt Earp got there.
This is fucking Hogwarts, circa 1817.
It's Reno.
It takes place on
It's
that
Reno.
that CBS studio lot that is in 1,000 productions.
It's not
Yeah.
Reno. It's Pahrump.
Isn't that the one where Charles Manson and all his fucking idiots lived on? It was Span Ranch. Yeah, this was all filmed at Span Ranch.
It's Pahrump.
Sounds like a racist term.
It's a city. It's a city. My friend's wife's from there. It's not a very good town. It's
Sounds like
it's white trash city. It's what it is.
I've been to Nothing, Arizona. I couldn't believe the place actually existed. I thought it was just a commercial.
Nothing, Arizona.
Never heard of
Did
it.
you just run around and scream to everybody, now I am nothing, nothing,
What? Don't
nothing.
you remember him? Don't you remember him? He was right here.
No, but my sister and I were like hardcore looking for it on the map the whole time we were in Arizona driving around, and then all of a sudden there it is. Like,
Wait, Frank. Just tell me, did you go into a gas station and ask the guy, I'm looking for nothing?
no,
Damn. Fucking wasted opportunities, man.
no.
Yeah, but then the guy would have been. I heard that one before. I'll tell you where it is.
It's a commercial of it's from Brita Pura. It's a Brita Pure water purification thing commercial for that. He's
Is it
like,
really?
water's supposed to taste like nothing. In fact, I live in nothing, and
Oh,
and you see the sign in the back that just says nothing and like single letters,
oh.
right? And there's like 5 trailers and like a horseshoe. Off the
This
side.
feels like it should be a Twilight Zone 2002 episode.
But it's
What's
purgatory.
that?
It was a commercial back from the 90s. I don't know.
What's
funny.
that city from Tremors that they live in? Patience. This
Oh,
might have been
shit.
Patience.
Perfection.
Perfection.
Yeah. Perfection. There you go. Yeah, perfection.
Population
It was something like that.
13 or something.
I need to watch that, man. I haven't seen Tremors in forever.
Oh, that movie's wonderful.
Yeah,
The
it's
wife
good.
and I see Tremors at least once a year.
I
That's a good
love
one.
Tremors 2.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen the subsequent
Love
straight-to-video
Tremors
sequels.
I
There's
was
a new one.
denied.
There's a brand new one. on Netflix.
I love when Bert comes back. He was like, I was denied. Critical. Need to know information. The rest of them I took out with hand-to-hand combat, small arm techniques.
I did see the third one. It's awful. Frank is just having himself a ball over there.
He loves. Frank is the only fan of the Tremor franchise.
Only up to 3.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the
I
ass
think that
blasters were
franchise
just a bit much. Now,
That franchise is up there with like the Halloween series as far as continuity bullshit.
Jamie
Yeah.
Kennedy took over. How the
It's all-
fuck?
No, did he really?
Yeah, Jamie
Oh
Gold.
my
Him and Nick
god!
Gross, and that's all it is.
Yeah,
it's Bert, guns, and disgusting shit. Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
It's, but there's like one where it's like frozen over or hell freeze or something like that, and it's all like in the tundra, and then they have
Yeah, because they've ran out of everything. Like
They did
They even
everything
did
there
a-
is to do in the desert, which is
They
a
even
whole
did
lot
it
of
Back to the
nothing.
Future 3. I think it's the third or fourth one where it's like an 1820, and it still has Michael Gross in it, and you're like, how is he? What?
I
No,
know.
but it's Michael Gross's like great grandfather or something, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
the joke. Yeah, no, I remember seeing the video cover him saying, I'm not renting that.
yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't even try to hide the fact that he sounds or whatever anything different. It might have
No, that's probably the joke though. That's fine. Like
he should have been wearing an
that's
Atlanta
fine.
Hawks hat. I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, they try to do that in Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3, and Michael J. Fox has his own great grandfather. It's not that funny either.
Is he really?
He's a super
Well,
Irish.
yeah, he's super Irish. Oh, hello there.
I couldn't believe that. That was really
And his wife was his mother, wasn't it?
no. It was Michael J. Fox.
Leah Thompson was the mother of the Irish
Yeah,
McFly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. That's just
No.
weird.
Oh no, that was Back to the Future 2,
Oh.
where Michael J. Fox was his.
Yes, his sister, his brother
yeah.
and sister and father. He played all the characters. It was
Yeah.
funny. That was clever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dr. Stringfellow.
We're done. Let's move on.
No, I didn't.
All
Give,
We're done.
I think that's it. It's over. Yeah, let's
oh,
move
yeah,
on to the
I
next
didn't even
one.
give my grade, but nobody.
Yeah, you
cared.
guys didn't do your grades.
I said 5 out of 10. I didn't like it. It
You
was
said
bored.
5. I said 6.
5,
Phoenix
yeah.
said 6. What do you say, Frank?
7.
Wow.
You're fucking nuts.
I liked it. Fuck you.
Oh my god. Have a cigarette.
I just did.
Have another one.
You're
Rod.
13
Trust me. It's
You'll have 10 more. I know.
So I'm on my last pack before I start my Lucy gum.
Oh
Cool.
Jesus Christ.
Are you going to smoke it through a T-shirt and then send it to me? To be fair,
would-
I washed it and it smells fine. I wore it on Easter.
There you go. Was it like a button-up shirt or was it like a T-shirt?
No, it's a Pink Floyd T-shirt. It's really cool.
Oh,
It's
okay,
that's
okay.
over the right side of his head.
Oh, fuck, that's funny.
The division bell.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait, no. What did you say, Phoenix, about the crack? What?
Correct.
The crack.
No, something. And then you said division belt. Never mind.
I was just telling him what was on it. It was the poster over your shoulder there.
Oh yeah.
The hair sweat just like.
No, but during the tour, like they were the authentic tour shirts. Yeah, like I had that shirt back in 5th grade from the tour. So they got really close with the decal on the front.
Well, Frank, can I ask you one question?
No.
Are you a god?
No.
Then die.
Oh.
There you go.
You know,
Visual play there that no one's going to understand on the podcast.
whenever
Yeah,
they
nobody's
all
ever
say
seen
your
Ghostbusters,
God, you
you're right.
say yes.
You say yes. That's a good. They always say like Zeddemore don't have any good lines. He got a few good lines in Ghostbusters. That's one of my
'Cause
favorite.
There's
Zeddemore.
millions of people in the world that have just never seen Ghostbusters.
I don't.
Ray.
Millions
When
of them.
somebody
We
says,
don't want him here.
ask if you're a god, you say yes.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Noted.
LIWstudios.com for me.
Oh wait, you want the outro? I think I have an outro for this.
You can still do your plug.
More than it deserves.
Oh, reddragonsradio.com.
Raiders of the LostFlex.com.
This show.
All right, outro.
Is this a haunt or resurrection?
You know what? There is no outro. Like, it's just him.
Our next story, that's how it starts when it goes back to him.
Yeah, like there is no Rod outro. It's not this easy. I'm sorry.
I do like the theme. I do like the theme song of Night Gallery.
It's better than both the other Twilight Zones that we do.
Yes, that's true.
So much better.
Except for the 80s.
Oh, you don't
one.
like?
No.
I'd
rather hear
prefer
that.
one over 85.
Fucking Grateful Dead bullshit.
I like the Grateful. I like that one. That's a good one.
The
Yeah, that's a neat intro. I
like
like
that
that.
85 one sucks.
Oh, come on. Just because you don't like Grateful Dead, you're so angry.
I hate the Grateful Dead. I fucking hate the Grateful Dead.
Hey, you gotta relax, man. We're okay. Yay.
And
Have
I-
a doobie, Frank. Relax.
I am a pothead, and I hate fucking Grateful
Come
Dead.
on.
My favorite Grateful Dead performance is when Crow T Robot pretends to be Jerry Garcia for an entire fucking episode. Just plays the guitar through the whole fucking thing.
My favorite performance was Jerry Garcia's his
Yes.
funeral. It was fucking
I was
great.
gonna make the same joke.
Perfect.
I was gonna make the same joke.
Yeah, it was
like,
a great
thank
performance.
No
What
more.
he was born for. 'Cause that
My
band-
mother used to have one of those little mechanical animated Santa Clauses that looked like Jerry Garcia. My sister and me used to make fun of it all the time. She had to finally get rid of it because we kept cracking jokes about it all the time.
I have an ice cream
Look,
named
it's Jerry
after
Garcia.
me.
Jerry Garcia Santa. Hey, Will, get a candy cane.
Should have put a little guitar.
You sound like
Oh, we used to put little doobies in its mouth and shit.
David Bowie.
What's going on over here now?
I'm waiting for the man to come.
All right, let's get out of here. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
I'm Barry Links.
Adam Wilcox.
Dick Dickett.
So long, citizens of Perfection, Nevada.
Perump.
This one's for you.
For you, Perump. You will get by.
I will survive.
Is it I will survive or I will get by? Or you will get high? I don't know what the lyrics are.
I don't care.
There could be like
I don't
five.
know and I don't care. I think that's the
Yeah.
right answer. I don't. Who
Yeah, I
fucking cares?
think you're right. I don't know any other song that they've ever done except for that one song. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, what
a
we're
Grateful
playing
Dead
the
song.
skeletons?
Yeah, that's all I know. That's the only song Grateful Dead that I've ever heard.
No, that's a song.
I could not tell you any. I don't know.
I can't stand a Grateful Dead.
Testing. All right,
That
we're
and
live.
Fish
We're live.
down from the Nazis.
Spent his career. Oh my god.
Garcia for an entire fucking.
I forgot we talked about Nazis for a while.
Awesome.
When have we ever not talked about Nazis?
This has come up a lot because one
Yeah,
person on the show.
it's a recurring theme.
Mm-hmm. Hey, no,
I will Zeke Heil. Do.
That's a good one, Dick.
Do you guys want a break, or are we just gonna?
I'm
go?
good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm ready to go.
Thank you, Adam.
I'm I'm getting really attached to those wireless buds you got. I need to get some of those.
I'm thinking about
These
it.
are nice, man. These are
Yeah.
really fucking nice.
Yeah, I
I'm
think-
really impressed with these fuckers. I the day that I got them, you ever get like a new set of headphones? You like the way they sound so much that you just start playing everything just to hear what it sounds like.
No.
That was me. I looked up those, Frank. Those actually got really good reviews. Those fuck's that brand? Renner.
So
Renner?
which one? I forgot which
Rainer,
brand did you
yeah.
get? Which brand are
Raycon,
yours?
Yeah. Mine are Samsung Galaxy Buds. His are Raycon.
Okay.
Yeah, these were the I don't know, limited edition titanium ones that.
Those are the ones that got like the really long retarded battery life, right? Like 24 hours or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are like 4 or 5
crazy.
hours, but I don't ever wear them that fucking long, so I don't really need them to be 24 hours. So
Ooh, Adam, I can get the ones you have on Wish for $20. Yeah.
I'm sure they work really well.
They're gonna come in the mail. It's gonna be 2 seashells from Demolition Man.
$20. $20 at Wish.
Yeah, those are definitely not the ones by AKG.
Frank, is that a good idea for me to buy those?
It's a hit and miss website.
No, it's a miss and miss.
I'm talking into a
It's
microphone.
Wish,
that's-
man.
I'm talking into a microphone that is real. It is a sure. It came from Wish. So cuss me.
I've never even heard of Wish. When did this start?
You don't know about the world of
5
Wish?
years
You never
ago.
seen the memes, dude?
I've seen the memes, but I didn't know what it was. I have no idea what Wish is.
It's
Yeah, 5
it's
years
a
ago.
discount website which is famous for selling like outlet items. Is
Is that what it is? I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
Never heard of
it's
it.
kind of like, you know how you go to the outlet mall and you see like all the
Oh, yeah.
toys that went to the Island of Misfit Toys showing
Yeah.
in the outlet malls.
It's Ross, the store
yeah.
Ross.
Oh yeah.
If
There's
Ross
like-
was a website, it would be
That'd be
Wish.
great.
Yeah.
There's like
Well,
3 different types of shit. There's like there's shit that's like real. That's real
I've found
cheap.
good shit
There's
at Ross.
That's
Okay.
like, yeah, there's shit that they pass off as like expensive and whatever,
Yeah.
but they're shit.
What
And then,
gets me is on Facebook, like the Wish ads used to pop up, and they would sell sex toys as practical household items.
A little
dude,
old dick shaped.
I
keep getting that one. I'm like, I don't smoke.
You
yo,
know, it's-
all of their sex toys are legit.
I'm sure they are, but they try to sell them as like household items. Like,
Legit.
I
oh,
have
get this nice
mechanical-
mask, and it's like the fucking GIMP mask. I'm like, you don't want to wear that in a
like-
fucking pandemic.
I have the mechanical fucker thing. You know that thing works great.
I don't want to be in this conversation anymore.
Just saying. It's a hit and miss.
Do they call it that? Because you're like, oh, I wish I didn't buy that from them.
Yeah, pretty much. It's where they buy all the stuff for the Make-A-Wish Foundation because it's the money that they raise. It's all they can afford. So,
All right, I'm going to start the podcast here. You ready, Frank? Is there an intro for this one? For Teachers Aide?
No, just an outro.
Okay.
they'll have like a leather corset and sell it as a Batman costume for Halloween. They're fucking ridiculous, that site. Oh, it make me laugh.
Change my audio. Testing. There we go. We're live on the podcast too. What theme song do you guys want to hear? Any requests?
There's something Simpsons probably.
Camper Van Beethoven.
Let's go with The Simpsons.
Otto, you gotta do something. There's a gremlin on the side of the bus.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Oh dear lord, some sort of hideous monster. Oh, isn't that cute? He's trying to claw my eyes out.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW The Twilight Zone review, episode 239. Too many. For Twilight Zone 1985, 116, Teachers 80. I'm Phoenix West.
Frank Links.
Adam Wilcox, everybody's favorite chubby bad movie reviewer.
The name is Wizard.
Dick.
It's from the episode.
I know. I should. Oh, Dick.
A comma, Dick. Yeah.
No, I was saying your name. That's when you say my name is Wizard. Dick?
Yeah, there you go. That's fine. That works. That's good.
You should legally change your name to Comma Dick.
Comma, Dick here.
Yeah. Comma Dick? Comma Chameleon?
No, Sucker.
Suck a dick.
That's a good rap name
Get
for
it?
very specific rap listeners.
It's the gay gangster rap.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
suck
suck
a
a
dick.
dick,
I don't
motherfucker.
give a fuck, motherfucker.
I'm suck a little dick.
I suck a little dick because it's too faggot to smoke a big one.
See, we can't do it. We can't do an episode.
Nope.
No, either
Nope.
you or Frank doing that.
That's fine. I don't care. I don't believe in cancel culture. I don't believe in it.
Holla at your boy.
This episode was
Through his
fucking
collar.
hilarious.
Yes, it was.
This was the funniest, stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I enjoyed every fucking minute of this.
This was amazing.
This
Watching
episode-
Adrian Barbeau beat the shit out of high schoolers was one of the highlights of my week for sure.
It debuted November 8th, 1985, and holy
Wow.
shit, the music lets you know right away it's the fucking 80s.
Yo,
It's screaming at you.
This bitch looked exactly like my mom did back in '85.
Hey, hot.
I can prove it right now. If
You
you
got
want.
some great tits, Frank.
No, I'm serious.
He's going to go get the picture.
We recently saw Adrian Barbeau in Escape from New York.
Yes.
that-
Nah, that doesn't look like her at all.
It's close. It's close.
Not really.
He's going style-wise, not look-wise. Like,
Yeah. I mean, her hair was puffy like that, but
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
And as an avid Adrian Barbeau fan, it's a
I'm
bold statement, sir.
you're right. I
what
should.
was your,
I
what was
should've
your mom's tit size?
Yeah, I should have judged. Like how much better looking she is than my mother, Adam.
Well,
You threw it out there. Yeah.
I'm just
I'd-
saying. When I've seen her, I'm like, she looks. And I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, it's close.
You're the one that guided us down this rabbit hole, sir.
I
I
said my
love the
mom
journey.
somewhat looked like Adrian Barbeau. I didn't say she was as hot as Adrian Barbeau.
No, I'm
either.
kidding. I didn't say Adrian Barbeau was hot.
I didn't. Did I say that? Did I say that? Did I say that?
This titty bangable is Adrian Barbeau.
That's all you can do. Yeah, you titty bang Adrian Barbeau, and you just say John Carpenter was here, and that's what you run away.
Like, I didn't say, she has great tits, just like my mom did back then. Here, look. I mean,
you know how if you smoke in your car, you have like those little, like every once a year, your cherry will fall off and fall in the car, like the seat, and have a little
burns
burn.
that hole. Yeah,
I think Adrian Barbeau is covered in those.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Her wedding dress looks like
that's why she doesn't do more nude scenes. Gotta cover up the cigarette holes.
Sorry about that.
He's laying on her chest like
she's like,
I
was just thinking that too.
He's acting on the middle, like right in her chest.
I'm sorry
I
about
hope
the
she
fog.
likes the smell of nicotine, because holy shit.
I'm sorry about the fog,
John
Adrian.
Carpenter.
It's a guy who smoked so bad. I mentioned this before in the John Carpenter review show. He smoked so bad that when they did Halloween 2, just a few years after the first one, they had to get a new mask because it was under his bed and it was yellow from the smoke. That's a guy who smokes that much.
It's amazing.
Oh God.
The fact that he hasn't burned his house down is amazing.
His lungs must look like Frank.
I think he's got the whole house built to just be an
so
ashtray.
much.
Like it's just the floor is just an ashtray with a drain on it.
I'm trying to
come in and hose it down.
When he writes a script, it ends up looking like Hot Shots Part 2 with a bullet ripping up him, and he's just in a pile of ash.
Bulldoze that shit out once a month.
John Carpenter was just a big Rod Serling fan, so he just took to heart the smoking more than anything.
Could
Somehow
be.
he outlived him like crazy.
Oh fuck yeah, he did. He's still alive, for Christ's sake.
John
Sometimes
Carpenter was a good director, but I'm not going to say that he was a fantastic writer, because he really wasn't.
No.
He wasn't that good of a writer.
I think he's like 76 now.
He never claimed to be,
up
though,
there.
so it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why he always had a different name for the screenplay writers. It's always a pseudonym.
Yeah, because he was an okay writer.
Yeah. But this episode, I gotta say, I fucking A. What the hell?
Dude, I was wondering what you were thinking of this, because I got some big belly laughs out of this one.
Oh, it was great. It was so much fun.
So fucking ridiculous that I honestly stopped giving a shit about the story and was just drinking it all in.
Oh, no, it was great. It was so much fun. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm just like, you know what? I love what they're doing with this thing.
Since you set up the last one, I'll do this one. Oh, are we playing an audio clip?
Yeah, clips? Yeah, clips of it?
I was trying to get the music where I'm like, the 80s! I'm trying to find it. Where was it? No.
I know you're going to
That's it.
all over the counter. Okay? What are you...
Fuck it. There's one point where it's like blasting the music. I'm like, God.
Oh, with the synth and everything, you mean?
Yeah, it was like
all of a sudden the synthesizers going.
Yeah.
So if you guys remember all of those movies like Lean on Me, Stand and Deliver, The Principal, I'm trying to think of that.
Substitute. That's another one.
What's the one with the Coolio song that had Michelle Pfeiffer in it? That one.
Dangerous Minds.
Dangerous Minds. Okay, take that and The Exorcist and combine them, and we have tonight's episode. And it's fucking amazing.
It's great. It's really great.
Adrian Barbeau somehow gets possessed by a demon and decides to literally scare kids straight. And the gang in this show is the most lamest fucking gang I've ever seen in my entire life. And
The
I went
Furies.
to high school. I saw they were furries. All right, we're gonna call them furries.
Yeah.
Let's call them like they were. These fuckers were the furries. All right, they had these ripped off fucking denim vests that they were wearing with a patch. The leader's name is Wizard because nothing sounds tougher than a guy called Wizard in a fucking 80s high school gang.
That was my favorite part when he said the name's Wizard.
It was the 80s.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Like, they probably filmed that, like, who the fuck wrote this? Fine. His name's Wizard.
There they are.
There you go. The fucking furries right there. This is the lamest gang I've ever seen.
I know you're going to pay for the pack of guns.
Look at how he's walking, too. He's walking like he's on his way to the set of, he's on his way to go film
he's
West Side Story. Yeah, they're doing West Side Story.
He's moonwalking.
Even West Side Story would laugh at these fuckers. All right?
Fucking enchiladas, man. It's that guy.
Great
So,
paint.
yeah, the guy from Friday the 13th. Yeah, that
And,
fucking guy, the guy that got killed
Oh,
in
he's,
the
in,
house.
he's in a lot of stuff. That guy works. He's in a bunch of stuff.
All right. Oh yeah. Go back to that. She goes to break up a fight and she sees this bat. For the audio people, they're showing a picture of
Gargoyle.
what looks like a bat that belongs on the front of a Chuck E. Cheese. All right. It's got these big glowing eyes. It's the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever seen. She locks eyes with it for a second. The eyes glow, and then that's when she gets possessed. Like the audience immediately knows what's going on.
It reminds me of the Nickelodeon show Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, how hardcore would you be if you got that tattoo on your arm? Like that is such a like a
fuck.
Such
I'll tattoo that shit on my chest right now.
you people would be like, "What the fuck is that? Is that
don't even worry
Hidden
about
Temple?
it. It's done.
Is that the Hidden Temple, bro?"
It's fantastic.
That guy.
So what you get is a lot of a power struggle between Adrian Barbeau and this wizard guy and other assorted members of the gang, and it usually ends with her like lifting a guy up on the chalkboard or body slamming somebody or
ripping
beating them
apart
within
a
an inch of
boombox.
their life.
Ripping
apart the boombox. That was
you should
fucking
that
great.
thing.
There's so much funny shit in this episode. I almost wish we would have live watched this one because we would have had a ball.
Yeah,
so this would have been prime for a live watch party. But
I guess midway through, like the first 30 seconds, the Fury guy is possessed by the demon.
No.
But then Adrian Barbeau looks and she gets possessed.
No, it's just Adrian Barbeau the whole time.
No, look, go to the beginning. The guy's eyes turn red. He's possessed. That's why he starts the fight.
How does the guy with a belt win against the guy with the
knife? And the guy with the belt was the Fury, not the guy with the knife. It was the guy with the knife.
And the guy starts a fight just because the other guy is like a nerd.
No, but his eyes, he sees the statue.
He's had it too good for too long. I'm like,
no, the wizard,
that's what he said, yeah.
Wizard sees the statue and his eyes turn red and he turns into the demon. Watch.
These are the lamest 22-year-old high school kids I've ever seen in my life. Look at that lady. She's like 27. She probably works at the cash register at Safeway.
Watch.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. See, he just turned it. Yep.
No.
Looking at these kids.
No.
Yeah, but watch. Keep watching.
No, I just don't.
I'm watching.
He's gonna fight Tim Van Patten's
This is
kid.
just a plain old fucking schoolyard fight. Plain old fucking battle. Nothing happens until Adrian Barbeau locks eyes with. And at first, I thought she was going to hit him with that fucking poster holder. I was waiting for that. She's carrying that poster holder like it's fucking weapon.
There's no possession.
Yeah, there's no possession, dude.
Go on. The fight's already happening.
No, I want to watch this again.
I don't.
I don't want to
It's terrible.
It's so funny.
By the way,
happen.
Stream taking.
We just watched it. It didn't happen.
No, you didn't.
It didn't happen.
See it.
It's bullshit.
It does.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say, why wasn't this episode called just the teacher instead of teacher's aide? Because teacher's aide doesn't like teach as much as she does. But then again, I get it. The teacher's aide, the gargoyle in her, teacher's aide. Now I get it. Okay.
Yeah, the gargoyle is the teacher's aide.
Yeah, so I get it now. It didn't make
which is kind of funny if you think about it.
It's
really
like, wow,
is.
they kind of went someplace with the title. They actually like double entendre. Great.
It actually means what it says. Yeah.
Part of the problem for me though is it's only 15 minutes, which is why we're not doing is a full episode. So it's rushed and it kind of deserved room to breathe, but it didn't get anything. It's because there's no story here.
That's fine. It doesn't need room to breathe. Just let it be what it is. It's a beautiful thing.
It didn't really need a story. I mean, it pretty much gave us a story once she like looked up at the gargoyle and
All right, here you go, Dick. Here's the plot right here. Miss Peters is an English teacher at a gang-infested high school where the fights between different gangs are the norm. Trying to stop one of these clashes, she sees a gargoyle on a rooftop at the school's main entrance, which appears to be watching over her after this incident. So at no point did it mention that he was possessed.
So it never happened.
He wasn't. Never happened.
No, but they cut to the eyes glowing. They cut back to him. So that inferred that he was possessed.
Had he been looking at it, yes, maybe, but he wasn't. He was looking at
But why would we cut to it before Adrian Barbeau even gets there? It's stupid.
It's bad editing.
Yeah, well, there you go. Because I inferred that the thing's possessing everyone at the school, making it an awful school.
I think it's like it's just setting it up. That's all it's doing right
It's
there.
looking for its prey.
and hasn't found it yet until she looks at it.
Until she sits down and
Yeah, because she's the one that actually She's the one that locks eyes with the damn thing. While
it's the John Carpenter statue. It locked eyes on that and one.
I didn't see Wizard's almost entire face turn red.
I found her O face.
Oh yeah,
when she's looking at the statue and.
Get the screenshot ready. Here we go. Look, oh my God! You know what she looks like? Tommy Wiseau from The Room. Yeah. Holy shit!
That's what happens when you fuck John Carpenter on your wedding night.
Picture this is John Carpenter's view.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's like a volcano's going off in the other room. Just
can you take it? Can you take it? Oh yeah.
That's why it's in her eye. It's right here. She's like, stop.
Big trouble in your little twat.
For 5 seconds, will you?
I read that script that you're going to do, the Twilight Zone script. It's pretty good. I like it. Oh, yeah.
I'm leaving you for Rod Serling.
I'm going to go now.
I'm leaving you for Rod Serling's ashes.
Now, would you smoke John Carpenter's ashes? How's that going to work?
It'd be really ironic to turn him into a cigarette.
It would be.
He's probably got it in his fucking claws. Turn me into a pack.
That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be remembered as a goddamn pack of Churchill lights.
Get Philip Morris on the line. This contract needs to be reworked.
I gotta get this figured out here.
Pack sells for like 150 million.
Body bags.
Body bags.
That's what it'll be called. It'll be called John Carpenter's body bag cigarette.
We'll call it body bags. Mark Hamill's taint.
In the mouth of smokeness.
Oh man,
the mouth of lung cancer.
Village of the carotid artery.
Just say village of the damn good tobacco.
I love it.
I never thought I would get so much joy from just watching Adrian Barbeau beat the shit out of these these 30-year-old teenagers.
Right, yeah.
They're all clearly in their 30s.
You're not getting anything else out of this episode. There is nothing else.
Oh God, no.
It's just fucking fun. This is so fun, this episode.
Oh, she has a nightmare and she claws up her sheet. She goes to school. Kid comes in the classroom and she this is when she throws him up against the thing. Let's watch this.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
This is solid.
Here he goes.
He's like a foot off the ground right now. He's just on an apple box.
For some reason, his pants aren't red anymore.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
It's because he got thrown off the set of West Side Story.
Weird.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the next day. Oh, no, it is the next day because she went home.
Yeah, it's the next day, yeah.
Yeah. She
gradually gets so aggressive that when she walks into the room, kids start scattering and shit, like fucking cockroaches when you turn.
Can you find the scene where he says, "My name is Wizard"?
Yeah, it's early on.
It's earlier on, right? It's about right here, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. Someone talk. It's right here.
Welcome.
You got some kind of a problem?
Just that you're late again.
Spank him, T. Well, my mother's car conked down. The store ain't open by 10. The winos get twitchy.
What about you, Arthur? Does your mother work at the same store?
All right, well, somehow we missed
it. It was before that. It's the first scene. It's before this.
No, I think it was after that.
It's after that. Then, yeah. It's when she break. I think it's when she breaks the boom box. Which we could watch that too. That's a great scene.
Come.
Yeah. Oh.
I am. Well.
No, he's sitting down when he says it.
Problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's later on. It's no. That's his scene right here. That's it. This is it.
Please turn that foghorn off.
Why?
It's so loud.
Good thing I get a copyright because it's not real music.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like Wasp if you ordered it from Wish.
She went there, then she walked away. They turned it back on.
There she goes. Let's see her break it. That's the best part.
Okay, yeah, fuck it.
You went right past it. I saw it. There she goes.
She's wearing
Way to commit, Adrian Barbeau.
and she's wearing the Terminator's jacket from 1984. She's wearing Arnold Schwarzenegger's jacket.
Well,
The very same one.
Jacket back down in the 50s.
Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah, this was a fun episode. It has no merit at all in value, but
Actually, it wasn't the Terminator's jacket. It was Paxton's jacket, okay?
Well, I think it tries to have a message in the fact that it's...
Paxton had a longer jacket. It was like a duster.
That was Paxton's jacket in the beginning of the movie.
No.
I think you guys should fight it out in a cage match. Yeah. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Look it up. Put it up.
Anyways, I think there was supposed to be part of a message, and I think the message was she scares the main kid straight because she almost kills the kid. She's got her hands around his neck, and then for whatever reason, Deus Ex Machina bullshit fucking ending. The gargoyle gets hit by lightning.
Hold on,
and then she loses her powers. There you go, right there. That. She's really committing to this, man.
I'm sorry,
she must have
Frank.
had a ball playing this shit.
I misunderstood what you said, Frank. I thought you were talking about Michael Biehn. You're talking about Bill Paxton at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Laundry day.
It's fine. It's all good. I forgive you.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
She reminded me of the Kristen Wiig in Wonder Woman 1984.
Oh,
stupid cat lady. I was like, oh god, what is happening?
Okay, if Adrian Barbeau would have played Cheetah in like a earlier version of that movie, then maybe that might have been salvageable.
Look at her.
This is
she this is
when
now, it was fine.
This is exactly when I thought she looked. It looked like one of
She's
mine.
got the padded shoulder pads thing going too, which was actually in style anyway at this time.
She looked like her feral 1980s mom. My mom was half gargoyle, you know.
Nosferatu. Ha! Leave the Bronx. Ah. Rough Scour.
Moon W trash.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she. Okay, Adam. Sorry. Continue. Now that we're here.
Is that Gene Simmons?
I was done. Yeah, it does look a little like Gene Simmons.
Little Gene Simmons-esque. Oh, no, I love when she does that when she's doing her gargoyle pose.
Yeah. What? Oh, where'd it go? It's hard because it skips in different times.
There it is.
It's fucking great. That screenshot, man. Too.
Oh man, this is the
childhood.
image of the '80s show so far. Man,
They call me Dr. Love.
Terrible. Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah, so
almost
great.
kills the kid, and then the gargoyle. Adam, what you're saying? Though, gets hit by lightning.
No.
Yeah, the gargoyle gets hit by lightning and then she loses her powers. And then the kid says, "Thank you for not killing me," and helps her up and starts being nice to her. So, you know, scared him straight. Yeah, scared straight.
How can they teach me if they can't even reach me? Yeah, I guess they won't.
Been spending most of my life living in an Amish paradise.
It's Lean on Me in 15 minutes with demons. It's fucking great.
I really think it's more the Michelle Pfeiffer movie. I really think it's more that.
Yeah, it's Dangerous Minds.
Dangerous
Okay,
Minds.
Dangerous Minds in 15 minutes with Adrian Barbeau.
I'm just glad it happened. So Weird Al Yankovic, was able to.
Can you tell me why are we so blind to see that the
world
ones we
We'll
heard
never finish
are
this
you
thing
and
with
me?
this fucking podcast, I swear.
You what?
You know that was a Stevie Wonder song?
What is Frank yelling?
I don't know.
Done.
What?
Nothing. I'm just joking.
Frank's living in a gangster's paradise.
He's complaining that he never gets to finish a sentence.
Oh. Sorry, go ahead, Frank.
What is happening?
He's eating his gum. He's chewing his gum now. He ran out of cigarettes, that's why he had an explosion. He has no more cigarettes, he has to rely on his gum.
Move along.
Wall school. So, teacher's aide.
8 out of 10.
Agreed. 8 out of 10 for me as well.
I gave it a 3.
That's fine.
Didn't like it. It was fun, but I there's no story, and I didn't give a shit what was happening, and I hated every second of it.
Exactly.
But unlike most of these episodes from the 80s Twilight Zone, I usually fall asleep about halfway through. This one never put me to sleep.
Well, it's only 15 minutes.
I know, but see, even some of the 15-minute ones still put me.
Because
Because
you got a huge walking hard on for Adrienne Barbeau. I don't understand why.
It's not just that; it's the fact that she's kicking the shit out of people. It's funny. I mean, it just makes me laugh. That one that we watched with what's his name, and it was like 22 minutes long, and I fell asleep twice watching that fucking thing because it was just miserable slog to get through. This one was fun. It was a good time.
Frank out of 10.
Know her about.
Don't be shitty.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in between 1 and 10.
He's good.
I don't know. It was a 6. I liked it. It's good.
Oh, let's get that picture. Fuck it.
There it is. That you should put that on the website.
Can we do every podcast with this just in full screen?
I think so. It's beautiful.
I think you should make that your new logo.
It's so dumb.
Loitering Wonderland. Hi.
Exist. Buildings where madness permeates the very bricks and mortar. We're told that sometimes dedication and kindness can purge the evil from those walls. This has merely been a story. Life isn't really like this, is it? A lesson to be learned in the study halls of the Twilight Zone?
Oh, fuck you.
I hate the way he goes, Twilight Zone?
Twilight Zone?
Fuck you.
Yeah, that outro really undercuts this episode a lot.
Yeah, it does.
It would have probably got a 9 or a 10 if it wasn't for that lousy outro. But
yeah, that's what did it.
Well, life's not really like this. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
A building is a building, but if it's a building in the Twilight Zone, it's not a building.
Okay, can you tell me that episode of Creep Show that she did, all right, the Crate, can you tell me the Crate would have been half as good had anybody else played the bitchy wife other than Adrienne Barbeau? Just be honest with me.
I don't remember it well enough to comment.
You don't remember Creep Show?
I think Adrienne Barbeau was a good representation of the time. She was like that go-to sort of character actress in those types of films, that genre.
Yeah, and at a time when there's not as many tough females, she kind of like
she fits in there pretty good. So I've always liked her.
Look who directed this. It's uncredited. Robert Downey Sr.
No way.
Indeed.
Holy shit.
But Bill Norton got all the credit.
That asshole. I could clearly see the Robert Downey Sr. Aesthetic in the episode.
My question is, this has a 7.1. This one's bad. So that Paladin of the Lost Hour must be fucking awesome.
I watched...
Even though it's written by an Alan Smithy, which is always a great sign.
No, it's directed by Alan Smithy.
Wow.
It was written by Harlan Ellison.
Yeah, directed...
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, Harlan Ellison's a good writer.
Annie Kay's in it.
Yeah, I watched half of it. It was just like,
Why are you watching half of it?
Because I couldn't.
You have to watch it twice.
No, I skimmed through. I didn't watch the whole thing. I was just like, I got excited because it was Harlan Ellison, but then the watch started to float, and I was like, okay, I'm out.
Why'd you watch part of it? It's on a different video file.
Because mine, it said 216 or whatever. It was the wrong number.
I told you, don't go off the numbers. Go off the titles.
Yeah, I know, but it was right above it. That's how I found it.
Yeah, look at the titles.
Yeah. Well, sometimes the title, you got to click on it to read the whole title.
Oh, you just got to work on your file management then.
Nah, that's fine.
Anyway, what the fuck was this? Why the fuck was it? Why they don't set up anything about a gargoyle, what it means, how this evil starts or goodness starts, what it means, what it represents. You get no information when you're watching this. You get nothing. You get her strangling teenagers and breaking radios.
Is that not enough for you?
A building is a building in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucked up.
It doesn't mean anything.
I don't know what that was.
It was not good, but it was a lot of fun.
What's the difference between Aide, AID, and AIDE? Does anybody know? Oh, he's here.
European version?
Maybe got paid more.
Aide versus Aide. I'm going to look it up. AIDS.
Vowels were 50% off that day? I don't know.
Aide with no E means help or assist. An aide is an assistant with an E.
So you get paid more. Aide with an E is more money.
I think A without an E, it's more of a.
It's volunteer. You're a student.
But with an E, it's more of a position.
Yes,
requires a 2-year degree.
Yeah, if you're an aide without an E, you're a free man. If you're an aide with an E, you get paid.
But if you're an aide with no E and an S, you're fucked.
Exactly, you're
It's
dead.
1985. You're fucked. Speaking of that, we were just watching Green Mile, and I had to, of course, point out the fact that he died of AIDS. Michael.
Wait. Jeter.
Michael Jeter. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
His brother Derek is a really good baseball player.
They look nothing alike, and
it's odd that they're related.
They're 50 years apart in age.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's really weird.
And they're built different ethnicities.
It's very strange. Oh, Monsieur. Oh, what was the mouse's name? I forgot.
I don't remember. They were watching.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah,
it's good. It's a good movie. It's long. It's too long. I think that's the problem. That should have been a 2.5-hour movie, not a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, I like it. I love it. I'll say. All right, Teacher's Aide. Don't watch it. Watch it. Fast forward through it if you're gonna watch it. Just fast forward to you see mad.
No, watch the whole fucking thing. It's 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Just drink it
It's
in.
wonderful.
And enjoy it for what it is. Yeah.
You have no whimsy.
I hate the 80s. I hate all the setup is like a fucking Friday the 13th movie.
Yes.
Setting up all these stupid bullshit characters that don't matter after one scene because it's so short. So why bother setting them up? Why bother setting any of these characters up?
I know, right? Whimsy's a bitch.
Fucking Whimsy. Wait, no, I love Whimsy.
You anti-whimsy? Yeah. I loved it. It was great. Great fun. I'm so glad. After watching that Night Gallery episode, it was such a breath of fresh air.
It was a palate cleanser for sure.
Yeah.
I
was thinking the same thing.
I both agree and don't because I like the Night Gallery one better somehow. But this one I was laughing, but I was like,
yeah,
fuck it. I wanted a better story. That's all.
Sure, that's fine. We didn't get it, but that's what are you gonna do?
I don't regret watching it, but I don't want to be the guy that suggests someone else to watch it. That's just me. Adrian Barbeau looks like a man to me. Sorry.
And part of it too.
Oh, she's ugly as fuck, but she got a great body.
It might be because I look at it through the lens of I watch bad movies for a living, and I always tell Dick and all the other guys on the show, when you're watching a movie that you know is bad, you're owed something. So either make me laugh, gross us out, or give us gratuitous nudity. This one made me laugh, so I can overlook its shortcomings because it's like you almost know it's bad going into it. So I learned to look for things to like in bad entertainment. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's a good episode. It's not one of the better ones that we've seen for sure, but it did make me laugh, and it made me laugh enough to where I remembered everything. It wasn't boring at all. So if that makes any sense. Yeah.
No, it does. It was fucking bizarre. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I live for bizarre shit. Yeah.
It's one of the better 80s ones, which is sad.
Oh, very, very sad, yes.
Yes, that's very sad.
Yes.
Remember that one we watched that was about 2 minutes long and there was just someone in the closet from the future?
Yeah, that was fucking awful compared to this.
That was called Lost and Found. In a couple weeks here, we're doing an episode from the 2002 version called Found and Lost. I don't know if they're related.
Why? I'm sure they are.
I can't imagine because
it's the sequel. Yeah, it's the sequel. She goes in the box.
Closet. She goes in the trash. Vanishes.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's get out of here and move on to the Monsters Are Doing Maple Street. You played the outro already, Frank. So what else do I gotta say? No, what's it? Oh, I love when she was screaming like "No!" when she was a cat lady.
Oh yeah, that's great.
When she was chasing him with a bat.
Yeah, because she was projecting her rage, her anger, because she was turning into a demon, so she stopped it.
Didn't it feel like they edited down a 90-minute movie?
Yes.
Minutes.
I think they should do that. They should do that with every Friday the 13th movie.
I said I was going to do that for every season 4 Twilight Zones, get edited down to the 25-minute mark, like the other seasons are, but I just never got around to it because fuck that.
You're going to do your Topher Grace prequel cut of the Twilight Zone?
The Phoenix West cut, yeah.
Well, Frank and I were talking about that. We're in season 4. Like, these are too long. But I don't want to do that. All right, guys, let's get out of here for this. LIWstudios.com for me.
RedDragonsRadio.com.
RaidersLostFlix.com.
John Carpenter Show.
LIW John Carpenter Review he's talking about.
That's it.
Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Frank Links.
Adam Wilcox.
Dick.
So long, citizens. All right.
The monsters are due on Mulberry Street.
Gotta go pee.
Go to the bathroom.
Playing audio.
Is that a speaking spell back there?
So loud.
Well, I look it through.
All right. Just want to make sure it's working. Speak and spell where?
No, it's just blue. I think it just looks like a skeleton thing. Or I don't know.
Right next to the flag?
Yeah, right. It's just like a blue thing. It looks like a skull. But it looks like an alien thing. I don't know.
It's a toy. It's something from Twilight Zone.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. I've seen it. It's like a stuffed animal type deal.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can see the mouth now. Okay.
Yeah.
There's like an Easter Island statue.
You apologize when he gets back, Dick.
About what?
Cutting him off.
Oh, whatever.
He does get cut off a lot.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Well, honestly, the reason is you can't hear his mic for.
No, I thought he was done talking.
Yeah. So when we got that new mic for him, I was like, "Oh, this would be nice. He won't get cut off as often."
No.
Anyone else got to take a break at all?
I'm gonna stand up for a minute. Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it. I'm posting the shows right now. So.
Oh yeah.
Adam just pulled the dildo out of his ass. That's what happened, listener.
Yeah. You had to get rid of the butt plug.
We're on right now. It's live, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Because I'm watching
it. Knows about my butt plug.
I'm watching it right now on my TV.
Why do you have Forrest Whitaker there? We're not doing the 2002 one.
Did we watch was this an 80s one?
No.
No, it was the Redux. It was the old original.
The OG one.
Oh shit. Okay.
Did you watch the remake?
I watched the remake. I did watch the original too, though. So we're fine.
Okay.
I have an OG Twilight Zone here somewhere.
Yeah, I wrote TZ59. Monster Doom Maple.
Yeah, you're right. I just read it wrong. So when that one comes up, I won't have to watch it because I already did.
Yeah, if you see the word Redux in there, it's going to be original.
I, for some reason, thought that Redux meant that it was the remake that we were watching.
No. Redux means just going back. I got it from Apocalypse Now.
Redux. Which that 4K is so beautiful.
I still have my list here, and it says, watch Near Dark, Heart of Darkness, Shadow the Vampire.
One of these days.
Yeah. Well, I'll get around to it.
No. Yeah, we'll do that one. Only because I never use this one.
Teach us egg. We'll be right back.
Right after these announcements from our sponsor.
Arby's. We're not a food, we're Arby's. Testing. There we go. We're live. That was weird.
Acme butt plugs.
Fuck you, I'm eating.
You know, I showed that to the girlfriend, and she just thought it was stupid. I'm like, oh, man. Sometimes I question us.
I question us. Well, that's an acquired taste. It takes a few watches to really appreciate it.
Well, I try to build her up with watching other stuff, and she hated The Machinist.
Oh my God!
I'm like, okay.
Time to get rid of her.
She loved The Gentleman, and I'm gonna show her Snatch next.
Okay, that was funny.
hopefully she likes that one.
I like your Snatch.
I get it. I totally get it.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah, actually, I'm glad that is the one that we're doing, because remember when I couldn't get the damn package open yesterday? I wanted to watch the original and then watch the remake for comparison's sake.
I'm not gonna watch the remake till we do it.
Right on.
I'll tell you what I watched when we're on.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of recreations of this episode online.
Oh yeah.
Everybody likes the message.
The message.
The message.
The message.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry. It's opening Photoshop. Why the fuck is it opening Photoshop? Closing Photoshop now. 1 second. Let's see if it'll let me record without having to fuck with everything again. Testing. Hey, it's going. All right. We're good to go. All right. Theme song for this. Let's do a clip show. Let's do a long one so I can prepare a couple things.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our leader.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I shall talk to you about glorious conformity, about the delight and the ultimate pleasure of our unified society.
Well, Miss Powell, you're looking as beautiful as ever. You make an old doctor wish you were a young intern.
Just as beautiful as you were when you were a little girl. I had quite a crush on you. I lived in the same apartment building.
She moves fast for a big one.
No trouble. I just killed my wife.
How come? You be dead. You're a silly, old fool of a man.
Oh, stop treating me like a retarded child or something.
How come you don't make my leg well?
Because then I wouldn't have the fun of carrying you. And you'd get yourself a young boyfriend.
Something wrong with her. I know she's not deaf or dumb or retarded or anything.
How is my favorite attractive young widow?
Perfect. That's all.
Are you describing yourself, Mr. West?
Let the mistress decide.
There is no God.
Viva, 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 viva. Viva Clemente!
And I agree with you on what they call music. Why don't you play some? Ordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Maple Street, USA. Late summer. A tree-lined little world of front porch gliders, barbecues, the laughter of children, and the bell of an ice cream vendor. At the sound of the roar and the flash of light, it will be precisely 6:43 p.m. on Maple Street. This is Maple Street on a late Saturday afternoon. Maple Street, in the last calm and reflective moment before the monsters came.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW The Twilight review, episode 240. We're doing our Monsters Are Doing Maple Street Redux because I put like a little mini poll on Twitter, and this is the winner. So this is our, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, we're doing Redux, episode 122 of the original series. I am Phoenix West.
And Bart Links.
Adam Wilcox.
That was a long intro, Dickett.
I prefaced it by saying, let's play the long one.
That was a long one.
Yes.
It was good.
It's all the hilarious clips that didn't age well.
That's what I love about it.
I haven't done a second part because I did that before we watched season 5. I bet there's some good shit in 5, but I can have the old lady laughing while molesting the children and making cake.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Did you watch that one with the stick?
I don't think I did.
Oh God, it's
I
bad.
came late in the game on the old.
Oh,
it's
the last episode. So I think we're there.
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was there. You're right. You're right.
You know what I should have done for today is make a Filthy Twilight Zone for this episode, but I didn't.
Oh, it would have been perfect.
Getting that out of the way right now, didn't do it.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, maybe I'll do it after.
It's all right.
Yeah. So this is our Redux. It's nice to have these little breaks going back to the original series because everything else is a fucking bummer that we do.
Yes.
Most of it anyway.
Yeah, that's why when I have these Redux cards, this is the Redux card, I put it back on the board so it just keeps getting recycled. So hopefully the odds go up that we watch more Redux episodes.
If only.
Yeah, because I have some news that our NCAA basketball tournament that I made on Twitter, I fill out the whole bracket with Twilight Zone episodes. Each team represented an episode. And the winner was Gonzaga yesterday. So we're watching our next Redux episode is going to be, unfortunately, 4 o'clock.
Oh.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't seed them. I just put them randomly on the board. And we're left with 4 o'clock, Frank. I'm sorry.
So with this new the new hard drive we're getting, is that going to have all the Twilight Zone episodes on there, the original ones?
No, that's what Netflix is for.
I don't have that. I need to get it back up.
Hulu. They're on Hulu.
Yeah, I know.
I think you got season 4 on Hulu as well. Well, you don't have Hulu either.
No, I don't have Hulu.
Yeah,
Fine,
Hulu
I'll
has
put them
them
on
all
there. Damn.
Nah, I'll get Netflix. I need to get Netflix anyway.
Buy the Blu-ray. Adam got the Blu-ray. He's getting it ready right now.
Yeah, what you need is this wonderful, beautiful Blu-ray that has all the episodes.
I do. I need to buy that. You're right.
Then,
I do
and then
need that.
You open them up and they're all listed. See right there, they tell you
Look
where
at
they're
that.
at and everything.
It has all the special features too, right?
They have commentaries. It's pretty fucking great. Yeah, I've been wanting this for a really, really long time.
Hearing Zachry's voice is a bit like we've been trashing you for fucking 3 years.
It's true, Frank. But trashing Zachary, but also praising him. The man is doing the Lord's work, but also I don't agree with his opinions most of the time.
No.
But the Blu-ray, they have a new version of I think it's DVD. It's fucking crazy. It's only in Germany, I think, but Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Then I also have the 80s Twilight Zone on DVD, which is why my numbering system's all off when you get to like IMDb, because I'm just going straight off the DVD listing. And then also, unfortunately, I have Night Gallery, the complete series.
Boy.
This is fucking off.
$2?
No, I wish it was $2.
So, Night Gallery, Phoenix, if you bought Twilight Zone off of Wish, they'd send you Night Gallery.
Yeah, it's an app comparison there. But I want to put Adam
to get your fucking USB sticks. So keep your jokes coming, assholes.
We finally got that working though.
I'm glad I'm the one doing it. It's awesome.
The weird thing about the Blu-rays is these are separate from this. Is yours like Adam?
No, no, it's not. I've seen some that are like that before. I think yours might just be detached. Or no, actually, yes, it is. You're right, it is. I just never thought to pull the thing out of there.
It's kind of nice because you can read it better.
Yeah.
But
my only gripe about the set is you have to use both hands to pull these fucking things out of there because they're not meant to come out.
They're stacked.
Which
So
is
one is
good for shipping, but bad for viewing.
Well, otherwise it'd be like this. It'd be like the encyclopedia collection that you get.
Well, I've ordered sets before where discs shake loose and then they're all fucking torn up when you get them, and you have to send them back and get it again. So,
well, I bought that. I forget what it's called. I showed it in our a long time ago on one of our shows. I bought that. It's like a drive-in collection of all these B movies, and it's a stack of CDs, like when you used to buy the writable CDs, you know. And it's just wrapped in cellophane. So once you open it, you're fucked. There's no stick.
My God.
There's not even a popsicle stick or anything in there to hold the fuckers together. They're just
not a separator or little pads to put in between them or anything.
Take off the big front cover, and it's just inside, just a box full of just CDs. It's like, come on.
That set of the Friday the 13th that I had to buy that twice because the first set that I bought brand new from Best Buy looked like some kid took a rock and just scratched it all over the bottom of the disc and put it back in the container. They shrink wrapped it and sold it again as a new product. They do that at Best Buy.
Yeah. I saw them doing that today at Walmart where they're doing the returns, and the woman came over with a little cart, the returns, and just set the bananas there. I'm like, no. I don't know how far those bananas got into a car or into someone. So I don't want to take the bananas home with me. No, thank you.
Banana in the tailpipe.
Ugh.
Nasty.
Fuck you buying produce from Walmart for.
Yeah, they have the worst produce of anybody in the entire North American continent.
I would agree, but the one by my house, not too bad. And if it's the only place right there, so.
Hey, Monty Python Flying Circus, the complete series on Blu-ray is $88.
Oh, I can watch all 5 sketches I like.
You are crazy.
It's a fun show, but 95% of it's awful.
The parakeet.
Past the first season, you may as well just forget about it. Yeah.
It's a show where it's like Kids in the Hall was solid all the way through.
Yes.
Monty Python Flying Circus was good sketch, 6 terrible sketches.
You guys can save yourselves a lot of time with the Monty Python and just buy the video called "And Now for Something Completely Different," which is just a remake of all of their best shit in one fucking movie, and that's beautiful.
Yep, and
that's a beautiful thing.
And every 20 minutes, you might get a good one.
Yeah. Even that you got to whittle down. Yeah, it's like 1971 or something, right?
It's like somebody is hiding behind one of these 3 bushes, and they just blow them all up.
You got that. You got the.
And here's his friends and his family.
You got the
parrot people that told us where he was.
You got the Ministry of Funny Walks, or Silly Walks.
Yeah, and then you got the Grandma Gang.
The upper class twit of the year race is what it ends on. Yeah.
But even the Kids in the Hall, like the bad ones, I still get humor out of. Like, remember those guys that are so poor, they're like licking the food off the screen.
My favorite Kids in the Hall is where the newspaper guy goes by and he goes fag every time he walks out the door.
Oh God!
Yeah. So
Frank,
then
I love girl drink drunk.
Oh yeah,
girl drink.
No, but like the end of the skit, the guy's about to pass by. He's like, "Where is he?" I usually yell "fag" at this fag, and the guy comes up with a big bear costume and slices his throat open, and he falls over dead. And he goes, "Fag." He runs away.
I'm crushing your head.
I love Kids in the Hall Brain Candy. That's a great movie. I love it. I love Bruce, or no, it's Mark McKinney's character when he's walking around the house. He's like, I want to see the house I grew up in. He's walking around. He's like, oh, this is where my dad used to do this, and this is where I used to. And he goes to leave. Like, wait, it was that house across the street. She goes across the street.
I love collecting sketch comedy DVDs and Blu-rays. The next one I want to get my hands on is in living color. I used to fucking laugh my head off at that fucking show when it was on brand new.
Fire Marshal Bill.
You want to talk about a show that hasn't aged well? Watching the bands playing in between the skits. Oh my God, the Fly Girls and shit.
J-Lo.
There was a couple good bands. There was a couple good bands that came through there, though.
Oh yeah, most of my favorite shit played on that show, which is showing my age, but some of that stuff has not aged well.
Wu-Tang came through there.
I think Snow did too with Informer.
Yeah, he was on there. Ice Cube was on there. Public Enemy was on there.
Even LL Cool to the J.
Yeah, he was back when he was still cool.
Tupac's band. There wasn't Nothing But Trouble.
Well, that was just a movie, but Tupac was on Living Color.
No, his band. His band was in that movie. What was the group called?
Was that band real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's what were they called?
I know who you're talking about. I don't know why
I mean,
think of it. Something Mafia.
No.
What the 3-6 Mafia?
No, that's somebody completely different.
I know who you're talking right now.
I don't remember.
Digital Underground.
Digital Underground. Yeah, that's the band he came from.
Yeah, that was who was in Nothing But Trouble.
I'm gonna guess that's before Suge Knight got his hands up in that.
Oh yeah, that was 91.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was before Suge Knight got in there and Tupac went to jail for 2 years.
Dick, are you so upset over the Monty Python stuff that you're not gonna talk?
Wow.
All right.
Awkward silence.
No, I'm fine. I'm just looking at Blu-rays on Amazon.
Oh God.
He's shopping during the podcast.
Dick, can you find me a copy of the definitive director's collection of Heat? It has a black cover. I cannot find it anymore. I want to buy it.
Oh, the definitive collection.
You take your shirt off to shop?
Apparently.
No, I'm naked right now.
And
I'm full on nude.
Shopping, Frank. Look at me. He's shopping.
Up in this theater, he sure is.
Spilled.
He's shopping.
You mean the Heat that came out a while ago on Blu-ray?
Yeah, it's black. A black cover on it. It says definitive director.
Okay, yeah, because I have that one, but yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Hey Dick, how much does the Night Gallery Blu-ray or DVD cost? And I am done talking.
Night Gallery. Hold on.
Oh,
shots fired.
Well, I just want to let you know because you didn't know that I wasn't done.
In about 5 seconds, we're going to get to Monster Jam on Maple Street. I just want to alert the listeners.
And please do not apologize to me like Phoenix, suggested. I don't want your apology. Because fuck me. Heard every word of that, Dick.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine too. Fuck you too.
It works.
It's fine. Go fuck yourself too.
No, you know what?
Yeah, well, you know what? Did you forget what you fucking said after I apparently went to the bathroom, but didn't? Just stood right there and listened to my headphones.
No,
so you guys would talk about it.
Night Gallery is like really expensive.
Is it out of print?
How much?
I think so. Shit. All I have
How
here
much is
is
it? Change the fucking subject, guy. Go ahead. How much is it?
Night Gallery complete series on DVD
Is this getting
$60.
uncomfortable for you yet, Dick?
Oh, you can say whatever you want. It doesn't bother me.
I don't think it's anything that bad.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I don't remember him saying anything nasty. It was just, I don't.
It was, you need to apologize. Oh, fuck him.
Yeah.
No, he said that.
No. Phoenix, you should apologize. Dick, oh, fuck him. It was that quick.
I didn't say that.
I heard every word of it, Dick.
No, that's not right.
It was
Hold on a
alive.
second.
Asshole.
I want to go get some more
I
popcorn.
can really,
for this. I'll be right back.
I can show it to you later.
Wait a minute.
You like.
You definitely said fuck him,
It's definitely live.
Oh, shut the fuck up. F Troop, Season 1, $13.79.
Why?
Season 1. Not even the whole series.
It sounded like you was on talking. What are you talking about?
It did. I didn't hear him cut you off either, Frank.
No, it was compound.
Well, like
Holy
I said,
shit.
if you heard everything we said, then it was honestly, sometimes we can't tell you're talking.
Yes, I heard you say that, Phoenix, and that's why I got a louder mic. Yes.
Oh my god.
It's weird.
No, I heard the entire conversation. We don't have to go.
So the Friday the 13th, the complete series is $23 on DVD.
Yeah,
Tales from the Crypt, the complete series on DVD is $101.
Yeah. They had it at Walmart for $60, and I was like, or $50, and I was like, no, I still can't pull the trigger.
Yeah,
that's
Phoenix. They had the fucking, the version 1.0 of the wall, release of just the vinyl at Walmart for literally $99.99, and then the next day I went to Wish and bought it for $29.99 and showed up. It's authentic.
Is it
So
some
you got
guy
half
going,
of it.
hey, you?
Hi, you.
Is
there anybody in there?
Hey,
It was me, and I was saying.
I was gonna say, does the Wish version on the wall have him say his hands sweat like two balloons?
Those damn sweaty balloons.
It's Dark Side of the Moon, Adam. Dark Side of the Moon, man. It's two different
No,
albums.
Comfortably Numb is on the wall,
Comfortably
dude.
is Comfortably.
Yeah, Comfortably Numb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the Dark Side of the Moon.
You said the wall.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was asking if you got the wall off of Wish. Does it have
no,
him saying
no,
his
no.
hands sweat like two balloons?
You definitely said the wall. That's why I was doing Hey You.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter if he bought that album on Wish. He did get the wall. It was the wrong album.
He got off the wall by Michael
It was even
Jackson.
sealed. Like it was even sealed exactly how it was at Walmart with the
He
stickers
literally
and
got a
everything.
piece of the wall.
Yeah, a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Yeah.
Signed by David Hasselhoff.
Because the Hoff was there, and that's a true story.
The David Hasselhoff's album.
He was
with the
there.
fucking Pink Floyd sleeve on it. That's
He
like-
brought down the wall. And that's how we got saved East Germany.
Yeah.
To Hasselhoff
The Cold War was fucking, it was ended by the Hoff.
and Knight Rider.
Who's singing Comfortably Numb in The Departed again? Who is it that's doing that
It's
fucking
it's the live version from Berlin with the
so
band.
actually-
I think it's the band.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not the band. No, it's the band with Van Morrison.
Okay, that's who it is.
Awful.
Yeah.
I love that version. I love it.
It's
I
the
love
Roger
it.
Waters version after he left.
When you order the Pink Floyd off of Wish, you get that song.
I like that. I like the live version better. I just
Fuck Roger.
I like that gravelly voice sound to it.
It's awful. It's Van Morrison, Comfortably Numb. Yeah.
I always thought it was Jeff Lynne from fucking
It looks like him in the video.
ELO, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they recorded some drunk guy in Boston scream Comfortably
karaoke bar.
You're not far off. It's Van Morrison.
Yeah. Brown Eyed Girls a long time ago, dude. Stop.
Brown-eyed girl.
And Roger is delusional if he thinks that he can still do, not Welcome to the Machine, but Have a Cigar. If he can still do Have a Cigar better than the other guy did, he's out of his fucking mind.
Was Van Morrison the guy that sung in Across the Universe? He did Come Together. Was that Van Morrison, or was that? Oh no, it wasn't. It was
Van Morrison's the guy that sings blues music, and you can't understand a fucking word that comes out of his mouth. Ever.
Yeah.
You never can make out his lyrics because he has a
Shit.
mush mouth when he sings.
Who did Belushi do? He used to do.
That's most.
What was his name?
Van Morrison did Brown Eyed Girl.
No, I know, but who did?
Brown Eyed Girl?
Who
And
did?
I remember
Belushi
what he used to
do?
sing.
Joe Cocker.
That's Joe Cocker. Yes. No, it was Joe Cocker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe Cocker did Come Together, and he is like, holy shit! Yeah, come on, fat cop. He's like, fuck.
I love Joe Cocker. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
No, he's great. Yeah, no, that's why I like his voice. Yeah,
I-
in that movie, he is so bad.
yeah.
No,
it's like-
the days are gone. I'm coming home. My baby, she wrote me a letter.
He's in it too.
She came in through the bathroom window.
Remember in the
What?
MST3K movie? Sorry, Frank. Go ahead.
No.
MST3K movie where the big dudes rocking around on the planet and they do the Joe Cocker thing.
Yeah. Oh god, it's
That's
great.
that's great because he was walking like where he's like this weird.
He's always doing
robot
that Joe Cocker
zombie.
thing.
Yeah.
That's an expensive Blu-ray to find. Is
Love
the
is
MST3K
up
movie.
where we belong.
Anyway,
Oh, man.
Monsters doing Maple Street.
On Maple Street.
I promise we get to this movie. Monsters doing Maple Street. Okay, it's really easy premise. There's a weird, I don't want to say cul-de-sac, but it's the suburbs. We got a bunch of neighbors out on the lawn because it's the 60s, so every single person's outside at 6:43 p.m. They're all outside washing the car and doing this and that, and then we hear like overhead, which I think kind of ruins it. I wish they didn't do that. I'm a person who watches this. I don't like the alien aspect. I wish they cut all the alien shit out.
Well, you're gonna love the new one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I watched the new one by mistake.
Let's talk about that right now. I don't want you to spoil it at all because I want to get there when we get there.
Keep my mouth
But
shut.
you guys watched the remake for some fucking reason.
No, I watched the last 10 minutes of the remake.
Just the last 10 minutes?
Because
I
it was
watched
in
the
two
whole thing,
parts.
so-
And I watched a lot of, I watched like Mrs. Kelly's 8th grade class presentation of Monsters on Maple Street. That was interesting.
I watched the original because I thought that the Redux meant that we were watching the remake. I, for some reason, got those two words confused. I wasn't thinking straight, so I wanted to watch the original as a reference point and then watch the remake. So I watched them back to back. So
I know what Dick's talking about, and here it is. Because I also have seen this shit on YouTube every once in a while.
PM on Maple Street.
Oh wow,
that's a lot better than what I saw.
That is.
Did you hear that? Apparently, they can't buy a filter for the microphone.
Oh no, they're all like that. They all sound terrible.
That was the way they prepared things for the landing. They sent
Steve Urkel there.
I have a feeling how this one ends. They're gonna burn a cross in his yard, and Dick's gonna be like, "Yeah."
That's so not funny.
It's true though.
A Jew.
Look at this dork in the background. Okay, yeah. There's if you look up any episode of Twilight Zone, you're gonna see a reenactment and with a terrible black and white filter on top of it, starring a bunch of children or film school students. You're gonna see it for every single episode, and they're all. I watched them because I do some research when I would do the original ones now, and I watched them. I'm like, these are so bad. Yeah. You'll even see original ones where like, this is our Twilight Zone story, and it's always like, the dog food's gone. What is the dog in the Twilight Zone? And you're like, this is. It's like it's worse than TikTok. I don't know how it is, but it is. It's fucking terrible.
And they're all like 5 to 10 years old too.
Yeah. It was like, you guys are you have way too much access to an iPhone where it shouldn't look this bad.
No.
It looks awful. Everybody looks good, but it sounds awful.
Everybody wants to make movies now because they have no hope.
Florida Project fucked everyone over.
It's a hipster thing.
Florida Project was shot on an iPhone, so like, we can do that.
Well, so was the first one he did about the trannies on Santa Monica.
Unseen was also shot.
Tangerine.
Yeah, Tangerine.
Yeah.
They don't look bad. They're fine, but
no, a professional fucking DP shot it. That's why. Yeah, it's the guy who knows what he's doing.
It's like giving fucking Rembrandt a pencil. He's gonna create something awesome.
Yeah.
But if you give it to just Jack who gives a shit, it's still gonna look like shit. So,
giving a package to crayons to Picasso.
You could do something with it.
You would.
Give me a tuba, I make some art out of it.
Our pronunciation of that word, I've gotten so much shit for from my girlfriend and all her family.
What, Picasso?
No, the C word that Adam just said.
Cunt?
Crayons?
Oh.
Yes, because we're from the Midwest, Adam and I, not that far apart. So we say crayons, but it's crayons. And I just cannot get over that. I know it's how it's pronounced because clearly it is. There's a Y and an O.
Yeah, it's our Midwestern upbringing. We also,
but it's crayons. Midwestern. It's just CRANS. That's crayons to us. Crayons.
It's all right. My grandma and grandpa used to say wash instead of wash.
That's like a
the worst thing to do is wash your crayons in the water.
The worst is the Baltimore accent. That Baltimore accent is awful.
Downtown Baltimore.
You got there's a Don and Mike show a long time ago. They had an actual
fuck them too.
Episode about Baltimore accents. It's hilarious.
Did you hear that, Deck? I said fuck those two.
That's fine.
You know who's got the cool accent? Louisiana. Holy shit.
That's a good one.
Cool accents. I love those. Their accents are awesome.
Louisiana. Oh god, I hate those people.
I'm gonna make you some gumbo.
Star Trek: The Next Generation Motion Picture 5 is going for $16.
Oh, that's
not worth it.
$16 for 4 motion pictures of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
The Blu-ray.
Blu-ray though.
Yeah, it's Blu-ray.
Yeah, with those movies, the only good one is like kind of First Contact. That's about it. The rest of them weren't that good.
I like them all.
It's worse.
You like them all?
Yeah, I like them all too. I mean, I love when fucking Data's like, "Oh shit!"
It's one of those things. Sorry, it's one of those things where I can watch it and love it, and I still watch Mr. Plinkett's review of them, and I go, "He's right."
Yeah,
they're awful, but I still like to watch them. I don't give a shit about his opinion. Fuck it.
Yeah,
it doesn't change mine.
Other people's opinion have never swayed me either way. Yeah.
No, but they were all right. I never really. I like First Contact. That's about it. Maple Street.
Monster Jam Maple Street. Okay.
How much is that on Blu-ray?
Well,
$54.
Just
I
$70.
know I got it for free. Birthday present.
Oh, nice. See, that'd be a great birthday present.
My sister bought this for me.
See, yeah, I don't get good birthday presents anymore. Nobody
I
knows
got
what
good
to buy
presents
me.
this year. I didn't deserve them, but I got them. Yeah.
Nobody knows what to buy me.
Adam and I were talking about this exact same thing earlier. I'm like, I don't buy Dick anything because he has everything.
It's true.
What am I gonna buy him? More Nazi paraphernalia? What am I going to buy him?
Well, I mean, you could try to buy me a Hitler's skull from the archives of the Soviets, but whatever.
You want a Hitler's skull? The Soviets don't have his skull.
They used to.
You buy some of Hitler's ashes off a Wish.
Yeah.
It does exist.
I went to Wish. I ordered Hitler's skull, but they gave me Stalin's.
They gave me Stalin's whole body instead.
It sucks.
Those sons of bitches.
Mao Zedong. Oh, you bastards.
Yo, Phoenix, The Frighteners, the DVD, $9.99.
Not DVD, no.
I gotta go Blu-ray on that one.
Yeah, definitely Blu-ray.
Does the
DVD.
Blu-ray have Peter Jackson commentary? Because I totally watched that.
He doesn't. I don't know if he rarely does commentary. I
He
feel
should
like
on the Frighteners.
It's a 1966 for the Blu-ray.
That's not bad. Is it special feature, special edition, or is it just the Blu-ray bare bones, no special features?
There is a collector's edition of that.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It
There
doesn't
was on
say-
VHS.
Oh yeah. This is the 15th anniversary special edition.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
You remember, Dick? Even the VHS had a special edition where it was pop art. You
Yeah, I
that?
remember that. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit! The Lord of the Rings extended edition Blu-ray or 4K, $89.96.
That is a bargain.
Okay.
Wow.
No, it's throw it in the trash.
Oh, come on.
Maple Street. Let's talk about the actual episode because we have yet to do that, and we are 30
The
minutes
thing,
in.
Blu-ray, $11.99. I'm sorry.
Guys, can I get a little bit of
Professionalism here.
Not reading.
All
up-
right. I'll come back from shopping. There we go.
Okay, so how much is the Frighteners if I want 4K? Does it? No, sorry. No.
Okay, what do you want to know?
No, no.
Well, okay, so Maple Street is a classic episode. Everybody knows about it.
You're done shopping. You
It's
can
in the
turn
top
your-
5
right back
episodes of all time, right? I mean, that's what it is.
If you're done shopping, you can turn your cam back on.
I just don't want to look at myself.
Well, no one else does.
Exactly.
All right. Especially not me, since I hate your guts right now.
Oh, I apologize.
I don't want your fucking apology. That was forced on me by Phoenix. My ass.
I don't think he needs to apologize.
Oh, it says not you, right?
All right. I just want to know one thing. When's the wedding and are we invited? You two.
Oh,
Yeah, can you guys get the tension out of the air and just fuck already?
Seriously. The
We
I love
did.
Dick. I love Dick because if the shoe was on the other hand, I would have said the same thing. Fuck Dick.
Exactly. Exactly.
I've said it about Adam 100 times behind his back.
Yeah. Behind his back.
My face.
I'll say it to your face. I don't care.
Yeah, but Adam said it about me 100 times too, so we're even.
I don't
Well-
understand getting mad over it because if you said that to me behind my back and I found out, I go, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, he's not wrong. Yeah.
We're all dicks. We're all.
Well,
dicks.
I talk
All-
about
all
everybody
four of us.
that doesn't know you to everyone like who doesn't know you, Frank. I just say, yeah, that Frank's an asshole. Who's Frank? Yeah, this guy.
Don't worry. Plenty of people that know me and don't know me.
He's some kind of electrical engineer in Jersey. I don't know.
No, I'm an electrical contractor. I'm not an electrical engineer. Fuck those dumbasses.
You'd be making twice the money as an engineer, right?
Fuck yeah. Twice, like 4 times. And I'd have a better looking life probably.
If you were in Monsters Do on Maple Street, you get shot because you're the electrician guy.
Okay, yeah. Can you guys shut up and let me just get through this? I'm not blaming you guys. This is on me more than anyone. But let's. Okay. You hear the overhead. They all start freaking out. Like, what the fuck is that? Out of nowhere, the kid incites a fucking riot without realizing it by going, "I read in my comic books that they send someone down and they are aliens." And the kid sets up everything, causes all this big conspiracy that this kid is setting loose on this town full of like the most susceptible people ever. Yes.
I'm just saying, like he said, all of my comic books, this is how they all start, and this is what they all do. And I'm like, in what other comic book?
He's got
ever?
6 copies of the same comic book.
Honestly, because I've never heard of a sci-fi comic book or anything where this is what they do. Never.
But the show aped itself on that one because the motorcycle one, the
5 leather jackets.
Yeah, 5 leather jackets.
Black leather jackets.
5 leather jackets. That's the precursor.
Yeah, written by
that
who?
episode.
Hold on.
Earl Hammy Jr.
Hold on. So many things just happened.
What?
Why are we talking about black leather jackets?
Because the little boy sets up that episode.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying.
Oh yeah, he does with his comic books.
Adam, this episode as far as podcast or as far as actual?
No, the black leather jackets episode. I hate that episode.
Well, look who wrote it. You know, everything Earl Hammy Jr. did was trash.
Except the hunt.
Yeah.
Okay, almost everything.
Yeah.
He wrote the Bewitching Pool, so
And half of the people that watch Twilight Zone hate the hunt. So whatever.
I can't.
The weird thing about Twilight Zone people is when I'm doing the polls, I'll notice because I get in a lot of not arguments, but I'm like, fuck your opinions. They're just people who like the stupid, like The Fugitive. When we're doing the polls, kept getting 2 to 3 votes every single time over, no matter what episode faced it. I'm going,
Because it's an emotional episode. That's why.
No.
Yeah, it's an emotional
creepy pedophile episode. There's
I understand.
There's no getting around it.
People tend to think it's the grandfather character, and he dies, meaning he goes back into space, and blah blah blah.
You know what it is? It's an emotion that leads you to prison. So I don't care. Like, if that's your emotion, I don't want to be around you in society. We have a place for you.
They even had a chance to redeem themselves at the end with the picture, and even if they showed him being 15, I was like, okay, he is kind of young, so I get it. But no, he's 30.
I can't stand pedophiles. Anyway, let's continue watching this.
A mother,
Who's this? Anyway,
a father, and 2 kids.
I'm sorry. Let's stop watching that.
No copyright infringement on that one.
Yeah. Who posted that? Paige Johnson. With no picture.
Good job, Paige.
I like how all of them have.
You're a
like
loser, Paige. You'll never amount to anything, Paige.
Where's the I in your name, Paige?
Hold on. They have a name of their school. Trent Middle School's Wolfpack Theater and Production Class.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them like that. There's literally like dozens of them.
Yeah.
From
How
different
the
schools.
hell would you know that right off the bat?
Because I watched them.
Yeah, they're all.
What? All Trent? Like
No. He means like, because watch, you can find fucking anything on here.
Yeah.
Iuka Middle School Drama Club presents. Where's it going with this? The Monsters do Maple Street.
Well,
and here's another fucking school doing it.
I'm glad they're doing that.
I'll take your car to you in a little bit, okay?
You're a dear.
This is the one I saw. This is the one I watched. This one's so bad.
I'm giving you trouble.
At least they're trying.
Why don't we do that, you guys?
He's got a drill.
Yeah, they didn't have those until NASA landed on the moon.
They're not trying.
You have to understand, guys. It's either this or they're jacking cars in the McDonald's drive-thru.
Wow, she's hot.
They're all in the same dress.
Middle schooler. They're still underage, Frank. Watch what you say.
I didn't know you knew
Oh.
how to fix a car, Charlie.
Sorry.
Do it.
I'm just saying this is 5 years ago. They're still in high school.
Oh, well, then it's all right then.
No, they're graduating. They have children.
4 p.m. on a late April.
Apparently, it was okay for my father.
That is a giant middle schooler. Look at this. He's like 2 feet taller than everyone else.
Half of these kids got knocked up during post-production.
Do you think he's playing Uncle Fester, this guy?
That was me throughout 8th grade to about senior year.
No, that was me my entire life till I haven't changed. I'm still a fucking fat piece of shit.
Yeah. All right. So,
but I got great eyes, so
they start freaking out. You do, but
They're
start
very
freaking out.
pretty.
and
They,
ankles.
You great ankles.
I do. I do. My ankles.
What is going on in this podcast?
Just say my ankles are my best features.
Well, you better put them on camera right now.
I know we're 38 minutes into this episode, but please do not listen to this for the first time. This is your first time on the show.
Look at those bitches.
That is so plain.
Well, I'm on water pills right now because I'm retaining water. Okay.
Oh my dear God! What the fuck is happening? I'm with Adam here. What the fuck is going on? I don't want this to be a part of my.
I wish I was joking.
Your ankles were so disappointing.
Can we see the outside of the ankle at least? Show up your left. Throw up your left. Maybe you got good outsides. This is a regular fucking ankle. You almost got cankles.
Thank you.
That is not a compliment.
Almost having cankles means I don't. So thank you.
If that. Okay, I'll take the win here and just move on. The kid stirs the pot here. He starts to shit. They all start freaking out, pointing fingers. This episode is just about pointing fingers. This is not how I saw this episode going. I am severely disappointed in all of us. I'm sorry. I just don't know. I've lost control, and I kind of enjoy it in a weird way.
He's lost the locker room, ladies and gentlemen.
I have,
He's
but
going to be fired from the NHL.
I feel like
Is Dick still shopping?
I'm like one of the referees in the NHL, just watching the fight. Just gonna win.
That's what they're supposed to do.
You're like fuck it. I'm retired in 20 minutes after this game's over. I don't give.
I'm that NHL referee that just got fired because he was saying, "I don't give it. I'm going to give them a minor penalty. I don't give a shit how stupid it was." And he's like talking about. He's like, they caught him on the mic saying he's going to give this team a penalty no matter what, and then he did it.
Oh,
and they caught him and they fired him, even though he's retiring in like 2 months.
Good. He deserves it.
I agree, but apparently all of them do that. He's just the first person to get caught on mic.
He got caught on camera. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious. But
high definition camera where you can see the swear words as they're coming out of the players' mouths. Clearly.
Well, the thing is, the fucking arena is so empty that the echoes kind of are being picked up now by the side mics. So
the best right now, it's not good for Frank because Frank hates the squeaky shoes. But the NBA right now without a crowd is fucking hilarious because every time you don't realize every time they go up for a layup or a dunk and they get grazed slightly, fuck every single time, and you're like and then it's like 5-second delay, like, and they censor out way after the swear word. It's hilarious.
Well, those people swear a lot.
Yeah, but all you can hear is.
Yeah, I know. Squeaky, squeaky, squeak, squeaky.
All right. Well, since you went down this rabbit hole, Phoenix, when they won the cup in 2010 and they had the fucking thing the next day, or maybe it was 2015, one of those two. All right, and they were showing the thing on the TV station, and they had the guys in the background, and you could hear when the mayor was giving a speech, the guy's like, "Why don't you go jump in the lake, you friggin' jag off?" Like just loud as day on live TV. I'm like, oh, God bless live TV right now.
We ought to turn you into sausage. I'll show you, eh?
Yeah, it was fucking funny.
That Chicagoans. Oh yeah,
Chicago, that thick Chicago. Why don't you go jump in the lake, you friggin' jag off?
Jeremy Roenick is never allowed in the city. Ever again.
You know what's sad, Frank, is I have Jeremy Roenick's autograph on a jersey, and it's fucking worthless now. I was carrying that thing around for life, and now what do I do with it? Wipe my ass with it? Throw it out the window?
That's what I did. I wiped my ass with my Flyers.
Fucking cancel culture, man.
Yeah, Jeremy Roenick's Flyers jersey was ass wipe and right over into the scoop kill.
Okay. The lights start, his car. One of the neighbors tries to start his car. It won't start. After he walks away from it, it starts up. Everyone starts freaking out. I'm not going to go in this specific for the whole episode, just the beginning part. They all start turning on them, and then it's just that from there. It's just people freaking out on each other, and that's the episode I fucking love. I give this episode a 10. This is perfect for me. I fucking love this episode. When we did our top 10 for the series, this is in my top 5, I believe.
Indeed, it was.
I
think it was 3 for you.
Yeah, it might be 4 because it was Shadow Play, the Silence. No, sorry,
I was gonna say
Probably Man, the Silence, and then probably this maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know it was Shadow Play, and it was
those two are set.
Yeah.
Shadow Play and Absolute Man, and then Nightmare as a Child. I fucking love, but
yeah,
You know
and
how
then
you're
it
always-
was, so it was
oh,
4.
sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry, it's good.
You know how you're always talking about Jordan Peele, little bit of story, message.
Yeah.
This episode right here is the perfect blend of story and message because the tension is set up properly, the reactions are properly, the performances are decent, everything plays out exactly like you think it would. You know what I mean? And it's the one thing that gets lost, and this is something that I read in a review this morning because I was reading some reviews on the Jordan Peele edition. I just was bored and I decided to do that on IMDb. And they were talking about how the Jordan Peele edition lacks the human condition. They just want to get to the message, but they don't put the human element in it. This is how people would act. You know, it's like you've got people that want to do the right thing, you got people doing knee-jerk reactions, then you got mob mentality, and the whole thing is just completely controlled by fear.
As they get drunk.
Yeah, the guy's out there. I thought he was sucking back like a Coke, but I mean, clearly he was drinking some beer. So yeah, he was.
That was.
I mean, he just straight up shoots a guy, you know, and it's like, fuck, things just escalated. He fucking shot the guy, you know. It's like
Professor does not fuck around.
I didn't know. And he's like, I didn't know. I'm like, he was just walking. He didn't even fucking brandish a weapon. He was carrying a hammer. But I like how the camera like shows the hammer in the belt. You know,
I like
as
that
he's
too.
walking. That's a fantastic scene in any TV show.
Part of suspense, when you're doing a suspense episode of anything, movie, TV show, is does the audience know or does the audience not know? So that's part of where it is this time we're ahead of the curve. So we know he has a hammer. And then when he supposed the gun, you're like, don't fucking, and that's part of it is because we're supposed to be aware that they're freaking the fuck out for no reason.
Right.
We're supposed to be aware of that. And
this is classic Twilight Zone where they're just saying, what if? All right. Something is about to happen on Maple Street. They're not telling you what's going to happen in this episode. So you as a Twilight Zone viewer are conditioned to know that one of these things is off kilter. One of these people just might be exactly what they say. Otherwise, why would they go out of their way to set this up?
Exactly.
So you have the tension right there. It's already been established.
And I do have some questions I'll ask you here as we wrap up. But I just want to say, yes, as far as the title goes, I love the title because we see the aliens in the beginning. We hear them, I should say. So that thing. So we're thinking, here comes the fucking monsters. Where are the monsters? And we realize this is your first time watching this. You're going, where are the monsters? Oh, they're the fucking, like, the people themselves and the monsters. We
are the monsters.
It's Lord of the Flies. Just adults. It's even scarier because adults should be a little more aware.
And we all knew who Piggy was.
Yeah. Piggy shot someone, though.
Yeah, in his Hawaiian shirt.
His Tommy Bahama.
But he does get a rock to the noggin, so he gets what he deserves.
There were so many great actors in this episode, and TZ eventual just superstars, you know.
This is season 1. Yeah, this is impressive shit, and you know it's amazing how Twilight, like a show this ahead of its time, managed to show how simple a life can change. You know what I mean? It's just everybody's one bad decision from having a complete life change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy shot a guy. There's no coming back from this. You know,
I mean,
and then after that, things just go off the rail. This is one of those episodes that doesn't have a happy ending, and I love it because it doesn't have a happy ending.
That's easy for
gets
you.
its point across. Yeah.
I mean, most TZs do not have happy endings. I mean,
it's
give or take.
It's about 50-50 by the time you get to the end of the series. It's
Well, yeah, I mean, but
I feel like when Rod was the head writer, not a lot of happy endings.
No.
But you got to realize there's this and one for the Angels in the same season. So there's one where we really got a happy ending, even though it's sad. Like he gets a bittersweet at least.
Mm-hmm.
So this one just fucked up ending where they all turn to each other. One guy kills a guy. The guy that looks like Uncle Fester shot a guy, and then we got just they all turning on each other. They're going to ruin their own fucking neighborhood. They're going to go after each other. Every single thing that happens, they're just going to turn this person, and it's just that's all.
And it's always the hoes that have to put their 2 cents in there. It's like, shut up, bitch.
That one girl that's like, "Oh, I've seen him. What about oh, never mind."
I love it. I love it.
His lights are on. His lights are on.
When they go after the kid, all of a sudden, he did it. That little bastard right there did it. Let's get him.
Yeah, the Uncle Fester looking dude did that.
Oh, so great.
Yeah,
I like stories like TV shows and movies where people like get in a mob mentality. I just because that's usually the way things always are. You know what I mean? It's like one person starts yelling, then another person says yeah, and then next thing you know, out come the fucking pitchforks. You know what I mean? Another one that kind of reminds me of that is 12 Angry Men. You know, it's like it's just the little things, the little minute details that will get somebody to completely change their mind on a person's life. You know, I mean,
That's
wow.
why I don't like people.
Well,
yeah. I mean, this is a good. Yeah.
Or me.
This is a genuine. I've done this on stage before. This is a genuine fear for me. Just a mob mentality is a fear for me. Like, people are so easily led, and it's true. It happens in real life.
It happens all the time.
News. It happens all the time where they
Yes.
believe whatever the fuck. I mean, you can't
A
turn on
person's
any news.
smart, but people are dumb, and
And that's why I don't believe in any group of people. I'm the George Carlin method on that. No group of people has ever done anything good. It all leads to something fucked up. Even if it starts off with great intentions, it all leads to fucked upness, and just do not group like the four of us.
or the United States of America.
I go with the George Carlin belief where he goes, I like it when a lot of people die. That's where I'm at.
Let's bring back public executions. And put it all on pay-per-view.
They never left. It's just not here.
Yeah, we still see it.
No, it's just on a shaky handy cam in a cave somewhere.
They're still hanging.
I like the ending where it is aliens, and it says, you know, all we gotta do is just scare them a little bit and let them tear themselves apart. It's the easiest for warfare there ever fucking was, you know, and it's going on right now with, you know, social media. There's people going in and just starting shit just because they can, and they can't get caught, and there's no one to stop them from doing it. So it
it's like
applies
five
to things that are going on now.
And it's like 5 people on social media too. It's not even a big group. It's like this little group of assholes that wreck it for everybody.
And little
And
egg on Twitter.
Yeah,
Probably the reason why you got kids and students and stuff like that reenacting this is because it's a good social experiment. You know, when I was in high school, we watched Do the Right Thing, and that's not all that much different from this. And the fact that you get an
when I was in high school,
block of people that, you know.
When I was in high school, we shot the maintenance guy.
Dick, why did you stop and let him finish his sentence?
Because he's not you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he has a severe lack of pregnant. No, it's a compliment to you, Adam. He let you finish talking.
Yeah.
It's a slight against Frank. You know, when I was giving you guys shit in the chat earlier, I thought Frank said that. I didn't realize Adam did. That's the truth.
What?
When I was like, where did this count the Hall & Oates thing?
Oh yeah, I started a Hall & Oates conversation out of fucking nowhere.
And I thought Frank did it because it was so out of nowhere. And I was like, what the fuck are we talking? And I was like, oh, Adam said it. How did Adam say it?
Yeah, I just started a conversation out of the blue.
Yeah, with Jansen, and then I called Phoenix Betty Buttin or something.
Something like that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it was a good social experiment. This would be a good. I could see this being beneficial in like a social class, some sort of something like that. I can see. As far as the aliens go, though, Adam, you said you liked the ending. I do like the ending, but also I wish there weren't any aliens because I think it would mean more.
I don't know about that. I think the aliens give it that nice sci-fi twist.
Maybe let me explain. Maybe let me explain.
No.
Okay. No. I was gonna say the reason I think it would mean more is because I think if the humans themselves were the cause, and that was it, it means more for the message. If it's aliens, you can point your finger at the aliens and go, they're the ones that did it. Because really, in the end, they're pointing their fingers just not in the right direction. But if it was just the humans, they're pointing their fingers, but they shouldn't be at all. And
Well, no, because even the aliens say, This is all people. All people are like this. Yes, actually, they are. All you have to do is get them scared, and they'll fuck everybody up.
Phones and lawnmowers. Throw them into darkness for a few hours, and then sit back and watch the pattern.
Do you need an iPad?
The pattern is always the same, with few variations. They pick the most dangerous enemy they can find, and it's themselves.
There you go.
All we need to do is sit back and watch.
See?
Then I take it this place, this Maple Street, is not unique. By no means. Their world is full of Maple Streets. And we'll go from one to the other and let them destroy themselves.
And he probably used the sci-fi thing because, Roswell was still pretty recent, and there was definitely a UFO scare. But you can apply it to really any ominous force that remains to be seen.
Well,
on the outside looking in on a group of people, going off the rails.
The real reason in season 1 why he had to do this, Frank and I have talked about this before, is because CBS was so fucking scared of just social commentary episodes that they had to throw in a sci-fi element.
Gotcha.
But that's exactly my point. Is I think this would have more weight if there was no aliens. The humans are all to blame for their shitty behavior. But now we get to blame the aliens, and therefore it kind of takes away a little bit from me.
Well, I gotta say, be careful what you wish for.
Because you just might get it.
Yeah, because
well, you can have a different story in the remake, but it doesn't mean it's as good because the writing's not going to be as good.
Oh Lord, is it not as good?
Would you like to hear?
That's just a thing, yeah.
No.
Like to hear what?
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to cut Adam off.
Just fucking talk.
Well, I was just
walking on eggshells, you fuck.
I was being serious, you dick. But no, I was saying, you guys want to hear what Zachary has to say about this? Because he's got something to say.
Okay.
All right. So after the Monster Do on Maple Street is Serling's chilling commentary on how easily neighbors can be turned against. Neighbor can be turned against neighbor when brought up against inexplicable evil. Oh, how'd you do that?
How'd you do what?
Never mind. Oh, Adam did something crazy with his hands. Anyway, sorry, screwed me up.
Do you want me to read it?
No, I got it.
Are you sure? We do this a lot.
Yeah, just Adam's doing crazy magic tricks over there. Right?
Here, let's
All right, so inexplicable events. In this case, manipulated by aliens in outfits from Forbidden Planet, as usual. Adam's gone for some reason. Okay. In the final shot of the episode shows page turn. Aliens ship flying through outer space away from the did it? Anyway, in fact, this is a shot from Forbidden Planet, shown upside down and backwards.
I was just gonna say that because it is clearly upside down. This ship.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're right. The real star of the show is the mob itself, and in all of its individual parts, and it is convincing and frightening. I hate that. Anyway,
that's why I did it. Okay. Sorry, continue reading badly. Sorry.
Ironically, the episode was shot on MGM's Andy Hardy Street. Period. Directed with intensity by newcomer Ron Winston. The episode is filled with dark power reminiscent of Fritz Lang's fine 1936, in numbers not letters, anti-lynching film Fury, starring Spencer Tracy. Period. Here, the brute group entity is directed, and Serling reveals it for what it is: a violent, chaotic force powered by fear and nurtured by irrationality.
Yeah.
Curiously, just prior to the broadcast of this episode, a number of papers, including the Miami Herald, misquoted Serling as saying that the monsters are doing Maple Street, in quotes, was his commentary on the fact that, quote, the minorities always need a scapegoat to explain their own weaknesses, end quote. Serling's point had been born out even before the show had aired. Prejudice can't be confined to the Twilight Zone, and I cannot agree more.
Yeah,
That's a long way to go.
Yeah, it's how the fuck it was. No, not you, Frank. He wrote it, not you.
No, I'm not talking about you, Frank. I'm about the guy talking. Yeah,
he wrote it. But yeah, it's how the
No
fuck is
shade.
it that way?
What, Phoenix?
It's racist.
Mm-hmm.
How?
Yeah.
How?
Well, no, that's, people jumping to conclusions by the title of a goddamn episode. It's like, reading the cut, it's like don't judge a book by its cover or
So
by
they
its
thought,
title.
right? The monsters are doing Maple Street was the black infiltration of your white suburbia.
Yeah, and there wasn't a black.
Well, there was in Trent Middle School or whatever the fuck that was.
And that's the first one she went after. He didn't die, but he,
Yeah. It's okay. There's a reason there's so many middle schools for some reason doing this episode. It does speak a lot on people as a whole, which is always my favorite Twilight Zone genre. I don't know if you call it genre. What do you call it?
Trope.
Theme?
Yeah, theme.
I don't want to say trope because trope is some negative connotations.
No, I wouldn't say
Trope
it's
is
negative.
redundancy.
A trope
I
is-
might agree with Dick on this, though, Phoenix. It is kind of a trope.
A trope is someone throwing themselves out a window. That's a trope. This is a theme.
That's the best one too.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Okay. Well,
It's more of the thematic way of telling. This is you holding up a mirror, that sort of shit that Jordan Peele could not do to save his life.
No,
but, I mean, this was like literally 5 months into the run of the entire series, so Rod was still kind of finding himself and what he could get away with, what he couldn't.
And that's why they had to throw the aliens in. They had to. He had to do that with a bunch of first season episodes, even second season. He had to throw in a sci-fi twist on shit he wanted to say. And clearly this one was written, and then they went, no, maybe we need a reason. We need some sci-fi shit.
Yeah, it's like, Rod, this isn't sci-fi yet. I mean, yeah, okay, that might not have been a meteor, and then this kid, I don't know if you guys has anybody ever had a meteor fly over their house and then, like, slam into the, like, woods someplace 20 miles,
Yeah.
I've had lightning strike. I've had lightning strike my backyard. That was amazing.
Is that
it shook? I mean, it was like it shook the entire house, like a
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
bomb went off.
Yeah,
It
lightning
was
crashes,
crazy.
new mothers cry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Live told us exactly how that goes.
Our love is like water.
lightning is intense up close, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Fuck yeah, dude.
insane. It scared the shit out of me. That's not fun.
It
Yeah.
I was in a tornado once. Lightning came up out of the ground.
Oh
That's
shit!
not- Tornadoes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they have video, like a video recording of this guy, recording a tornado coming straight towards his house. He's on the second floor. He's like, "Fuck it, I got no time. I'm just going to record." And he recorded right as the tornado came right through the front window. You hear all the shit going nuts, and it was insane. He lived, but his wife died.
Well,
Unfortunately,
they have tornadoes in Florida, but not near as many as in Illinois.
Was he just like recording?
yeah, he was just straight up like, "All right, I'm dead, but at least I'm going out recording this bitch."
And then his wife's funeral, they had that song. Our love is like water.
Yep, and even and they even said that this video would be uncoverable unless it was if it wasn't on the brand new iPhone.
That was a good selling for the.
So he gave his
iPhone.
whole life for a fucking iPhone commercial.
He lived, actually. He lived.
YouTube ruined it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they pay his family the royalties for that?
Innovation.
They had her flying into the tornado, like in shadow though. She's in front of a
Get the new
background.
iPhone 7.
Well, she was videoing right next to him, but she had a droid, so
Yeah.
The iPhone, the tornado's like, fuck that bitch.
I hate your droid, you Samsung cunt.
Get in here.
Wicked Witch of the West is on the fucking broomstick, and then somebody behind him is just kind of floating by with an iPhone, like, get a selfie? Cool.
Old lady.
No, but yeah, but no joke, dude. It's an awesome video. Like it's fucking hardcore. Like you watch, you go, that's fucking nuts. Like, and this dude had balls of steel to just stand there and just like a man.
I have a question for you guys. Was the child in this episode, the teenager, was he an alien?
Yes.
No.
It'd be a nice twist if they threw that in there just as a red herring. But I don't think so.
No, I think it was to show that they're gonna be going after anybody. They don't give a fuck.
I just
They're
thought I'd
nuts.
bring him up.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, like, you know what? I think it was 2 seasons later. Rod redid this pretty much.
The Shelter.
Yeah, the Shelter, and I like the Shelter a lot more than this one.
Yeah, I do too.
All right, these people's opinions are completely wrong.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They need to fuck off.
All I gotta say is, I love you. I want you.
Fine. The Shelter's not as good as this. Come on.
No. What I'm and I said that we're in the minority, and you kicked us out.
But you just got done saying that you wanted a real life scenario rather than aliens. Well, the Shelter did exactly that.
Yeah,
I agree. It had a bomb shelter. It was during the Cold War. What could be more fucking realistic than that? So it gave you what you wanted, and I like the Shelter because I think there's some decent fucking performances in it. And once again, that's another good episode that shows a group of people that can get into mob mentality and turn against each other in panic and fear. So
I agree.
Yeah,
it's I was joking, kidding you guys out. That episode is going off what you're saying, Adam. Yes, but also I don't.
Is it as classic? No, but you know,
it's not as well written either. It's the setting itself. I like the suburban atmosphere. I like it being outside because we don't get a whole lot of chance in this show to be outside.
This one has more tension build up than the Shelter does. So I'll give you that. Yeah.
There's a Simpsons episode about this where Ned builds a bomb shelter and they do the whole thing. I couldn't get a clip of it because it's not as like condensed. It's more of the whole episode is like that, loosely based on it. Do you remember that, Dick?
Oh yeah.
It's a good episode. And then Ned gets kicked out.
This barnyard animal game is tearing us apart.
And it ends up like hitting the earth, and it's like it's a little pebble.
The only bridge out of town is gone.
The one thing that killed me about the Shelter is if they could break down the Shelter's door that easily, I think the nuke was going to have no problem killing them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the whole point.
Yeah, it's a fun episode, but it's not as well written. That's my biggest complaint against that. But the Shelter would make my top 15 for the entire series if I were to make it.
Definitely, top 20, definitely.
Yeah, it would definitely be up there. It's an episode I love, but I had to make some cuts when I was making my top 10, and that unfortunately got cut.
I mean, you can't have 2 of the same episode, you know.
Yeah, I had to choose.
But as you all know, Rod Serling likes to recycle a lot of his ideas, make a few little tweaks, and then pass it off as something completely different.
Yeah,
Stephen King did the same thing, you know.
That's all Stephen King does.
That's all he did. He's been doing that for years. He made a career out of it. Yeah.
Pet Cemetery. I mean, and the Langoliers, identical.
You say that, but you're not wrong.
Okay, here's the example. What's the difference between Stand By Me and It?
Magic, space magic.
Yeah,
Kiefer Sutherland.
In It, they're going after a clown, and in Stand By Me, they're going after a dead body. That's the only fucking difference. Otherwise, it's the same story.
Well, the Stand has no magical elements. It does. That's it.
Yeah,
I would have loved it if the Stand ended with them gang banging each other.
Stand By Me has no magical mystical elements either. So all they do is just they added in the magical element, and now it's a horror. You know. So otherwise, it's the same story.
A horror.
A bunch of kids that got together to go look for something. It's the same shit. Yeah.
The Goonies?
Close. Not far off.
But at least so the Monsters on Maple Street is just paranoia. The Shelter is not about paranoia. It's about fighting over limited resources. So there is a difference. Is you can call it minute detail. I
right.
call it a big detail.
And the shelter does one thing that Maple Street does do. And Maple Street ends in fucking chaos and calamity. The shelter ends with them having to go back to their normal lives, which you can't go back.
Yes.
From the fact that they almost killed each other, and then it was a false alarm. See, Maple Street didn't go that extra mile with that. So I like the fact that they added that element. Like, what would Maple Street do if they didn't all die, and they found out it was just a big hoax? There's no way they can return to their normal life. Things are too fucked up now.
Well, Maple Street pulls out of the episode while they're trying to knock down the shelter door, but the shelter just goes an extra scene where they went, "Oh fuck."
Oh,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Great.
I guess I'll
I mean,
see
the
you later.
shelter-
You know, tried to kill you 5 minutes ago, but well, I'll see you later.
Yeah, right. Like like I mean, the shelter had a great, speech or whatever at the end there. Yeah, I really liked it. Yeah, it was a good message.
Well, eventually we're going to get to a redux of that.
Awesome.
So if Twitter ever fixes their shit and stops voting random bullshit as the number one winner, like our next, let me take a look here. Let me take a gander.
Yeah, don't vote for Kick the Can, please.
Our
Don't
next
vote for
two redux episodes are Time Enough at Last. Is that one, the Twilight Zone poll number 2. The runner-up for that, which we're also going to do, is the After Hours. And who's masturbating into the microphone? Is that you, Dick?
No, it's not me.
No,
He's still
laughed
shopping.
and then it stopped.
He's still shopping though. Isn't he?
You laughed.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
Shopping.
And I can see these other two guys.
Do you have a different shirt on?
It's covered in cum.
Well, he fucking made a map of Hawaii in the other one, so he had to change out.
It's a relief
He's got a
map
red
of
one on
Colorado.
Anyway,
he's portraying a chili pepper song.
yeah, it's I love this episode. I give it a 10. What about you guys?
9, solid 9.
It's a 9.
It's got exactly a 9 on IMDb.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. Yeah, it's the quintessential Twilight Zone episode.
But it's never like when you see like the main ones, it's never brought up for some reason, and I wonder
Oh
why.
yeah, it is. Every list I ever read, it's always on every fucking list I've ever seen.
I think it's because what I'm saying is images wise, it's never on there.
Oh.
There's no like grand image of like a doll. Like this is
No,
way
it's
better than-
just people standing on a corner. Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't a iconoclastic episode. It's just the story's good. Nothing about it aesthetically is interesting. It's just,
it's not scary.
Right.
Even the
This is one of
aliens
those
are
episodes
boring.
where the dialogue is paramount to what's
Yeah.
going on. Yeah.
I kind of disagree. I would love to have a figurine of the fat guy with a beer and.
Oh no,
Oh, shotgun.
yeah, that'd be good. He would be good.
Got the rifle.
Put that on Sideshow Collectibles.
What's your house, Frank?
I want the guys washing their car where he has the hose strap in the air.
Not for nothing. He was washing his car, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo," and then his car is totally dry.
Yes, the soap's gone.
Yeah, like
He held it up so long it just rained it off. Apparently,
and he was using a sponge, like a real sponge they found in the sea, and
there was he was helping his neighbor wash his car. Who the fuck does that?
I've never had my neighbor help me
Pedophiles.
wash my car ever.
We can't wash our cars anymore because the water. We have droughts. So
Well, you
California.
live in fucking weird
Yeah.
North Korean territory that is California. We don't.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I'm in Arizona, a drier place, and I can wash my fucking car all I want.
Yeah.
Nobody says a word.
We get 2 days of water for our yards, and that's it.
It's because more people move to
wanna live there.
California and they leave the hell that it is fucking Phoenix, Arizona.
Where I live,
Phoenix,
pretty
Arizona.
much every new development, like construction area, like every new strip mall and everything, always has a one of those fucking pay and spray car washes opening up. There's always a new one on every fucking corner.
Oh, we have Mr. Car Wash. It's the worst car wash
Like I
ever.
can go out and turn on the garden hose a lot cheaper than going to a pay and spray.
This is my Redux shirt.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't understand.
Who the fuck?
I didn't ask you anything. Shut the fuck up.
What is
Shut up,
oh shit.
The monsters are due on my street.
My home assistant decided to butt in.
What a bitch.
She doesn't like what you're talking about. She doesn't want you talking about freedom.
She's imitating you. She thought Frank was talking. So
moving company to Texas. All right, I assume that's what you want.
I love you.
Texas is gonna be like New California. It's gonna be like Escape from LA.
It is, yeah, no, pretty much, and everybody hates them because they're like, "Don't bring your voting to Texas."
I don't blame them.
Why? Well, no, yeah, because they fuck us with Wisconsin just problem in the first place.
Phoenix is the same way. Everyone from Chicago and the Midwest is moving.
Yeah, then they vote the same way. It's like, dude, don't vote the same way, dummy. Stupid. But hey,
the Twilight Zone.
Why is it all dark?
What?
Why is it all dark over there now? Where's the purple?
Oh, you're purple, Frank. Your purple's gone.
Your light's
Purple
gone.
rain, purple rain.
What? I don't know.
Your light went out,
motherfucker.
Are the aliens landing? Are they turning your lights off and shit?
Uh-oh, you better go shoot. You better go shoot your neighbor in the head, Frank.
How come Frank's lights are out?
Let's go green.
If you see a guy with a hammer, fucking shoot first. Ask questions later.
Adam, how bad is the remake though? When Titus Oliver is the guy in there?
There you go.
Thank
I
you.
promise not to say anything. I know nothing.
Spoilers.
It's not a spoiler. It's just a character. It's what he's
I know
wearing.
you. It's a spoiler. Yeah.
It's a costume choice. It's stupid.
No.
You're no.
I try my light.
Bad. Spray 'em with water.
How come my lights went off? Nobody else's did. Someone's got a.
Yeah, one of them.
Who the hell is mowing their lawn at this hour?
That was not a mower. That was a mosquito truck that drove by.
Mosquito truck.
What?
It's a mosquito truck.
Yeah, it's like a truck with a mosquito sprayer on the back to spray for mosquitoes.
Really? Holy
Yeah,
shit!
that's a thing here.
I thought it had a giant net, giant butterfly net. Just
shit.
Yeah, sprays for mosquitoes, not catches mosquitoes. You goof.
Fist-sized mosquitoes.
Is it
I
like
didn't
that
say
scene?
mosquito catcher.
Is it like that scene from Terrence Malick's where the DDT truck comes in and blows that shit everywhere, and
It's
the kids are
actually more
running
like- it's
behind
like-
it?
It's more like Mad Max Fury Road. They have a guy on the top. And he's just got a big
Nice.
fucking pack on it. And he just kind of sprays around. They just
Oh
drive him
shit!
around.
I'd love you got to take videos of that and put it up on here.
I'll
Why
try.
don't
They
they
drive
just,
pretty
like-
fast.
I want to
Wow.
see that
Why don't they just Agent Orange style Florida?
all
They ran
together.
out.
I mean,
there's
don't
no
use
more
Agent
Agent
Orange, obviously, but you know,
You mean you want to poison Florida?
I agree.
it's already poison.
All the Agent Orange is sold by dope dealers on weekends, so there's none of that left. They just mosquito spray.
Agent Orange.
So I think if it weren't for this kid in this episode, there'd be no episode.
There wouldn't. Yeah, the kid started the whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
They
kill him.
probably should have killed him. Yeah.
He's the biggest
Exactly.
villain of them all.
Mhm.
I'd have been like, this little fucker started it. We should string him up. Yeah.
Well, they tried.
Yeah, he did.
If this went another 4 minutes, you would see a lynching someone.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't for old man whoever coming back from Floral Street,
That's another good mob movie that we watched a couple weeks ago, The Intruder, with William Shatner.
Yeah.
Written by the same fucking guy. Yeah.
Different writer. Yeah.
Well, written by somebody affiliated with the show, but yeah. You know.
But I mean, really, like if he wasn't walking down the street, they would have shot the kid.
If the kid had showed up, that would have been amazing. He's like, I'm gonna go wander off, look at the other neighborhood. Came back with his comic books. Hey guys, look. Kid's head gets blown off.
He's got a magazine. Kill him.
Perfection.
He's got one of them funny books. Kill him.
He's got a laughing strip.
And then all of a sudden, Piggy shoots him with a ray gun. They're like, "It was Piggy."
Shouldn't have shown this. All right, so what else do we got to say about this episode? This is like the dark episode. We're all turning off our lights.
Yeah, it doesn't work with green screens.
No.
Try it.
Weird. Dick, turn off your lights.
No, because the lane would be terrible. It would be way
our
worse.
pants come off next.
Too late.
Can you pull out a blender and get it sucked into it?
Ah!
Yeah, thank you. Unfriended is amazing.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix if you want to hate 90 minutes of your life.
Oh no, I can't do it. I can't watch a bad.
Yeah,
That's
there's
the one
plenty
thing
of
I
stuff
can't
on there
watch.
to do that to you.
Yeah, I can't watch a bad horror movie. I just
Oh yeah, you really need to watch
movie.
Black Christmas, the one that came out in
Yeah,
2019.
Why is it got to be black?
No, that you're not far off. But you can't
Yeah,
watch. That means, Dick, you can't watch 95% of horror movies.
Very good.
What you just said, Frank, is actually part of the dialogue of the script.
Oh my god, that's so
It's
bad.
that kind of a show.
It's a movie about date rape.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it. That's so weird.
The original Black Christmas was about a guy that stalks a sorority full of girls. It's a slasher movie. It's fine. It's great. It's great. That's all there was to it. The new one has nothing to do with any of that. It's about date rape.
It's the best kind of rape.
Hey, at least
Because because at least she was originally into you.
Possibly.
I mean,
Well,
sure.
Enough to go on a date with you.
Gotta pee.
Oh, right. The date rape drug. It's not that literal of a drug.
The rapists are due on Maple Street.
There's magical black goo that turns college boys into homicidal rape Republicans.
Ooh.
I'm
You
not
almost
kidding.
had me there. And
That's
then
the plot of the movie. Yeah.
And then you said sidle, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. It
Get
may as
it?
well be an asylum movie.
Did you get it? Did you get the joke? Homicidal. Sidle.
Homicidal? Yeah.
Homicidal.
Yeah, I said you had me there, and then you said sidle, and I was like, well.
Yeah.
Did you get the joke?
Do I have to?
No.
I don't want to.
Because he didn't. He didn't want it. He sent
I
it back.
refuse to.
He sent it back.
I reject your joke.
So I.
Oh man.
You just said reject and stuff. I'm a reject.
See, these people with this Words with Friends game, they suck you in and you never let you out.
You're still playing Words? Does that game?
Word with Friends 2. It's the sequel.
Oh.
It's the second half.
But
yeah, for some reason my friend was playing with me, and then all of a sudden 50 people say, "Oh, you got it." It's just not that never ends. Ah,
your friend was playing with you. That's all I heard. What?
Friends are playing with me.
Cool.
I play nothing but battle golf and battle golf. Some other
What
golf.
happened? We're talking about rape. Can we get back to that?
Yes. we
Okay,
can.
yeah.
It's a subject I'm passionate about, and let's.
God damn, do I hate rape? Or being raped.
He's out. Get rid of him.
What a stupid opinion.
Oh my God, rape is so.
All right, guys.
Rape is so 90s.
I love this episode. I can't wait to get to it in the 2002 version. I'm looking forward to it. The bottom row is not agreeing with me, and I completely agree. It's going to be awful.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to it. You know what we're doing in a couple weeks? Actually, no, next week. Thank God. So next week's schedule looks as such. 241 is the Twilight in 1985, Appointment on Route 17. 242 is going to be Night Gallery, a midnight visit to a neighborhood blood bank, which is 2 minutes. Hopefully we don't have Jack Laird.
That's Jack
And
Laird.
we are doing 243, Twilight Zone 2002's It's Still a Good Life. We're getting our sequel. So we're getting one of the sequels out of the way.
Well, finally I get to see this episode I've been hearing about for years now.
Right? I was so happy when I drew that one. Like, yay, finally the bingo hopper didn't fuck me over.
Well, we're getting fucked over. We're getting fucked over tomorrow night watching Femme Fatales.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's gonna be painful.
Which I have little to nothing to do with.
No, it's not your fault. I don't blame you. It's just the draw. It's just that's how it is.
The sex predator Adam chose Femme Fatale 103 Bad Medicine.
Yeah, chose. Chose is a very loose term used on this podcast.
You can
Our
bitch
love is like bad medicine.
You can bitch all you want about the lack of choice.
You didn't.
There's choice.
I
don't agree with you.
You
You're
did
so
choose it, Adam.
There was no good episode to choose from this show. They don't exist. They're
This
all
show,
terrible.
You also drew, Alfred Hitchcock Presents. I mean, it depends on the show that gets chosen for us.
It's the luck of the draw.
I have nothing
It's
to
the
do
monkey's paw. You get one good wish, and then you get endless bad ones.
And Adam, it's your fault because I say, "Tell me when
Fuck
to
you.
spin."
I say fuck you to that.
If I say, "Tell me when to spin," that's on
Language.
me.
Yeah.
So, what do you want from me? I'm just the guy that tells you what got chosen.
I'm just the guy
and posts the show and hosts everything. I'm just that guy. I have nothing to do with the actual show that I created and force you to.
It's like going to a smorgasbord, and then the guy behind the smorgasbord just hands you a pile of dead bones. It says, "Here, choose something." It's
I'm
like,
the guy that
they're all
hosts the
bad.
orgy. I'm the guy that hosts the orgy and only invites a bunch of fat women and men over. And I'm like,
Stick it. You have a choice. Yeah,
stick it in a hole.
It's like
you choose the hole. I'm not telling you what to choose. All these bad.
It's like paying to go to Golden Corral. You know, it's like you spend money to go there. It doesn't mean that any of the food is going to be good. It's just, but you have the choice. You know,
I'm not the one who sneezed all over the food. I'm just the guy who hosts the buffet. I have nothing to do with who sneezed on it. I'm sorry.
You guys remember Ponderosa Steakhouse? Is that still exist?
Yeah, man, they were great.
I love them.
I used to like them. Yeah,
I don't think I had that.
Old
That's
Country
it.
Buffet is where it's
they were
at.
great.
Fuck
Used to
yeah.
get the sirloin tips, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. And
Hold on,
you know,
Dick got confused. He talked about Rod Sirloin.
Rod Sirloin's tips.
Rod Sirloin tips. Actually, I was thinking we need to open up a restaurant and call it Maple Street Pancakes or Maple Street Waffles or something like that.
That'd be good, yeah.
Maple Street
just really-
sausages.
Really play up the maple thing, you know? Maple
But we
Street
just go,
Pancakes.
did you order this? No. Then it was witchcraft. You fucking did it. You fucking you.
Seriously, dude, you need to have a Twilight Zone themed breakfast place and call it Maple Street something.
That's what we have a floating window next to me to be like, you didn't use it.
Now you go. Who ordered the pancakes? Nobody. No, you're wrong. He was sitting right next to you. He was there. His name was Fred. He was your friend.
Hello. My name is Rod. I'll be your server today. Today's special is pancakes
And everybody
middle
waffles
school to be with me.
and round sausages. And nothing is alike in the Twilight Zone.
Every
What will you order,
waiter
baby?
smokes a cigarette.
Yeah,
Everything they get is it's just a cigarette with a bun.
It's just smoke. There's smoke in every room. There's smoke everywhere. That's the
butt
thing.
in a bun. I'm like, that was sure a twist you didn't see.
Their version of the Grand Slam is to serve man special. You know, just
nice.
like
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good
eggs
one.
and ham. Yeah,
I like that.
It's a coworker you're eating.
we can go. We can go somewhere with this. You know, right underneath the eggs it says you might also like.
Yeah.
It's not me. It's just whatever the next customer brought in. That's what I'm cooking, man. You brought some crayons, not crayons.
Crayons.
You're eating a crayon burger.
2 hours later, there's like one person in a restaurant. And you walk out there and they say, "Sir, where's our order?" You say, "Well, everything's not what it seems in the Twilight Zone."
Like I was gonna say that I think there's a 2002 Twilight Zone that is almost like that, but no, it's a Tales from the Crypt where Meatloaf becomes like
Christopher Reeves.
yeah.
Yeah, we watched.
We're all
that
there.
one.
We're all there for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the least
better
worst
ones.
ones, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost tolerable, but it wasn't great.
It's one of the top 3 or 4 we did, which is sad because it was okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Speaking
gonna
of Christopher Reeves, Village of the Damned. Is his
Well,
last,
let me finish
yeah.
this
There you
thought. One of our Twitter followers, one of our biggest Twitter followers, that is commenting on everything, suggested Adam that we do Tales from the Dark Side, and I was like, "We did that. It is awful."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Okay, well, I enjoy watching it as a kid, just like Tales from the Crypt." And I go, "Oh, we did that for a while. In fact, the show was just Tales from the Crypt, and that was awful." And they're like, "I appreciate your bluntness." I go, "Well, yeah, I thought I like them. They're awful. I don't want to go back to those shows."
I would only be willing to do Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. That's it. That's the only one I'll do because that one's actually good.
See, that's one of the options on the wheel is just different movies. So movies
The
is an
Tales
option.
from Dark Side movie would be fun to do. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to eventually choosing just movies, so we can choose from a giant list of movies. But unfortunately, tomorrow we're doing Femme Fatales, 103 Bad Medicine, followed by LIW John Carpenter Reviews, Village of the Damned.
Yeah.
Adam, do you have it on
Village
you?
of the Damned.
Do you have it on you, Adam?
Yes.
Okay. I want to see this thing.
What, Village of the Dam?
Yeah. I want to see it. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't watched this in 20 years, probably.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'll watch this.
Oh yeah, look at that. Show the backside.
Look at that. That must be out of print. How much is that? Like $1,000?
13.
No idea how much it is.
No, it was 18.
Oh, was it? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was fine. You didn't open it yet, you dick.
Not yet. I may as well. I'm going to probably watch either tonight or tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, I was really hoping he had a commentary on there so you could talk about it tomorrow. But anyway,
it's surprising how many Blu-rays don't have commentaries.
Yeah.
Tomorrow on the live stream, we're doing, like I said, Femme Fatales and Village of the Dam. So join us then, 10 p.m. Eastern, LIW or Loitering Wonderland on YouTube. For me, LIWstudios.com. I'm gonna mute you here, Adam.
RedDragonsRadio.com.
Okay. Adam, go.
Raiders-of-the-Lost-Flicks.com.
Dick.
This show.
Adam, open that shit up. I want to see what her insides look like. Show me your guts.
Show me your insides.
Blech.
Look at that.
Ooh,
That's
I think you got an alternate cover too. Let me see here.
Yeah.
It's probably the original cover with a black background.
Oh, this is a brick wall.
It is. It's the original poster. This is awesome.
Yeah. And then,
I'm a sucker for these.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's
yeah.
badass right there.
That's a good
I'm flipping
one.
that around.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a keeper.
All right, guys.
Very nice.
So join us tomorrow for those shows and blah, blah, blah. If you're on the podcast here next week, like I already mentioned, those 3 shows we're doing. I'm going to rewatch It's a Good Life, and then we'll watch It's Still a Good Life. So if anyone wants bonus homework points for LIW or TZ points, we'll be doing It's Still a Good Life next week. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
I'm Frank Links.
Adam Wilcox.
Dick it.
Yeah, I got the outro. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got the outro here.
What happens to your left eye after a certain point, Frank?
I told you it closes because both my eyes, I have an irregular stigmatism. I need to go to the optometrist.
Crazy. It's crazy. You look like Snake Plissken. You need an eye patch.
Yeah, like this eye closes and I don't notice it until I realize it's closed and I have to try to...
Kind of reminds me of Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Well, this is what happens when you blow yourself up. Being an electrician is great until that happens.
Conquests do not necessarily come with bombs and explosions and fallout. There are weapons that are simply thoughts, attitudes, prejudices, to be found only in the minds of men. For the record, prejudices can kill, and suspicion can destroy. And a thoughtless, frightened search for a scapegoat has a fallout all of its own. For the children, and the children yet unborn. And the pity of it is that these things cannot be confined to the Twilight Zone.
He sounds like
a phone.
Cannot exist. That's why I ran up a flight of stairs and nearly smoked a pack on the way up.
My name is Ethel. I play the tuba.
There's got to be a...
I'm just trying to find a nice man.
Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Tucson East.
Tucson East?
Oh, I'm Frank Links. Frank Links.
Oh, the Maple Street Gangsta.
Holla.
I'm Dickie from the block.
Dick shot Charlie the maintenance man.
Yep.
He used to have a little, now he weighs a lot.
Citizens. Who wants to say the stupid last word?
I can't ever find a man that satisfies me.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's a winner.
I like you.
I'm sorry to hear about your loss, Adam. I am so sorry.